Are we switched? Are we switched? We are! It worked! Hello, family, friends, fans, and fellow adventurers. Welcome back to Practical Heroes with our second flagship campaign, The Sands of Syldaris, set in the homebrew world of Eroth, where apparently the shard rolling is not showing on the stream for some reason.
Oh,
I can
no.
see the background, but I can't
Mitch.
see the actual rolls.
Mitch, can you turn the music down a little bit?
No!
The music is loud.
There you go. Like I say, there might be some teething problems with the audio. I have switched over to a new computer, so do feel free to give me a shout at any point.
Thank you.
Let me refresh my shard, because it's just not showing up on... But anyway. Oh, my audio glitched. I hope it didn't for everyone else.
Yep, it did.
It did.
Only a little bit.
It's, for some reason, it looks like my audio interface keeps disconnecting and reconnecting, which is disconcerting. But yes. Welcome back. I just got tracked hardcore by the AI webcam. But yes, last time, we're doing the recap. The recap's happening now, finally. Fuck me, man. Stop. You guys pulled some strange massive tentacles and grossness out of Mura's brain. Turns out she was cursed. So, how can we fix a curse? Punch it in the face repeatedly. So, you fought a physical manifestation of Mura's curse. And you took part of it with you to the scrying pool and used the scrying pool to try and see if you could figure out who it was that potentially cursed Mura. During which you were greeted with a vision of a... I can never remember if they're a sea hag or a water hag. I think it's a sea hag is the actual name. But you were greeted with a vision of a sea hag who was locked in some sort of cage inside of a tree. You're all not entirely sure where this tree might be, although Linga has her theories because Lindsay has her theories. And Linga has looked into some of these things before because Lindsay really wanted to explore some of these things in this campaign.
I'm a bully.
You saw that the hag and the hanged man were both wearing first era style clothing. Fucking audio interface, Jesus Christ. I can tell it's happening because I can see it keeps popping up on Discord. New audio interface. Do you want to use it? No, just stop and relax. But yes, it looks like the hanged man has the hag captive, which kind of tracks with what went on in his journal, if he is Alistair Frost. You also, reviewing what you saw and the journal, are now theorizing as to how Mura came to be, with Linga booty calling Syldaris again in her spellbook. But you kind of put this information to the side for now while you're still trying to put all the pieces together. And you decided to make your way back to your tower and teleport the tower over to Thiselwood so that you can start investigating what's going on in Thiselwood. And as you arrived, you saw your friend Urvir, one of the leaders of one of the arms of the Runestone Forge, sat on the steps outside your tower, and he told you that the Empress had broken free. And in the process, killed quite a few members of the Runestone Forge, and he wasn't sure who he could trust in anymore. So, you let him inside the tower, you took him with you, and you teleported to Thiselwood. And that was where we'd left off, with you guys looking out of the windows at kind of this forest that will grant you entry to Thiselwood. An invitation has been extended to you by Emperor Zamalin, the ruler of Thiselwood. So you know that passage through the forest is certainly possible. So, it is up to you guys. I can either lore drop back on you again, because we did get the Thiselwood lore drop at the end of last session, or we can jump straight into what you would like to do. Which would you prefer?
Well, first I want to address this booty call comment. And now I just want to make it canon that like the last third of the spell book is now co-written smut between
Oh my god.
and this ancient wizard entity.
It's
He has a type.
It reminds me of Bob's Burgers where Tina writes friend fan fiction.
Oh no. She made me watch that episode.
So
can there be at least one lusty Argonian maid in there somewhere?
Oh! Reference!
What? Sorry.
I understood that. I understood that reference.
The lusty Argonian maid.
I got that reference.
After everything you just said, I realized there's something we should have done that we didn't before we let this man into our home. Can I do an insight check that he's telling the truth? He's up and up, and he's not here to kill us all.
We're so bad at this.
Urvir.
Yeah.
We never Urvir, yeah. Can we insight Urvir? May I as well?
May I as well?
Yeah.
7.
We just all like surround him and just stare at him deeply.
Mira loves Urvir.
Mira doesn't.
Someone, or does
no, she assumes that if he is troubled, they'll kill him anyway. It's fine.
Do it. Warden got a 21. Jesus Christ.
Lear's just like, I don't need to trust you. I know I can win.
Mira loves him in a non Mira likes this guy. Platonic, thank you. Platonic?
With a 20 and a 21, Chester and Warden. There's definitely something being held back. Whatever is going on, you're fairly certain you're not being told everything.
Asp.
But also, I think in Chester's mind, it would be like, wait, this dude who leads a thieves guild is not telling me everything? Weird.
What?
Can I kind of like look over to Chester and be like, and kind of try to subtly be like, do you want to ask?
Yeah, you could see Chester's very clearly eyeing him up.
Urvir, if I may.
Yes.
Welcome back to Thiselwood. I'm sure it's good to be at your home. Under these horrible circumstances, of course. Before we hop into this mission, as it were, is there anything, you might want to share that will help us complete our goal? Perhaps things you inadvertently haven't told us as of yet? Wink, wink.
He looks at you a bit quizzically and, terribly sorry. Welcome back to this...
I just thought you were, like, from here a little bit.
Your audio's glitching.
I know. I heard.
Sorry.
Yes, Thiselwood is not my home.
Yes. My mistake. Okay, pretend I didn't say that part of my many sentences and just...
I'm from Bimbleduke, where you met me.
Yes, that's what I meant. When I say Thiselwood, I mean Bimbleduke.
Naturally. What was the other part of your question? Because as Mura quite rightly pointed out, there was a strange audio glitch.
Oh, mine did as well, eh? Well, he says in character for some reason. Just before we hop into this mission that you have us working towards, to play it safe, as it were, is there anything you could maybe tell us that you haven't, told us so far, that sort of thing?
He pauses, thinks. Well, in our line of work, there's often things that wouldn't be passed along. So far, nothing you need to worry about.
We're friends, right?
Of course.
You can tell me anything, right?
Give me a persuasion check.
I love them so much.
24.
24, fuck me.
Well, it's not that kind of hard.
Stat.
He kind of like flinches a little. Look, for the time being, not that I don't trust you, but there are certain things that the less said, the better. Rest assured, when the time comes, I will reveal all.
Well, I do remember I am cursed. That seems fine to me. No big deal, I guess.
Oh yeah, you're cursed.
Yeah.
What?
I did make
It's so hard to tell.
Your curse? What's your curse?
My curse is that, I don't really care too much about anything. Everything sorts of rolls off my back. It's no big deal.
Yeah, that's why it's hard to tell.
Everything's really funny now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
don't take anything seriously. It's sort of that's how it was phrased.
Linger has a curse too that's similar. It was she doesn't get attached to stuff or something like that, and I was like, oh, I don't really have to keep up with that.
Linger, like apathetic, which
yeah,
Linger.
Not really much has changed.
Yeah, I was like, all right.
I will say, kind of carrying over your insight checks. He does seem very uncomfortable being pressed.
All right, Warden, beat him up.
Well, here I go again.
How did he crack metal gauntlets? Fuck!
Oh well, my right arm is still flesh.
For now.
For now. The other one is just like those fidget toys with like the popper inside of them.
Yeah.
A fidget toy? Did you say your other arm is a fidget toy?
Yeah, it's like those fake bubble wrap ones,
Mm-hmm.
Something I could stim with.
I updated how Urvir looks, so I'll take that as a hand.
Oh, yeah.
What is he holding?
Cards. He's a card slinger.
Oh, yeah.
Last time, when you asked what he's able to do.
I
do have a spinning version.
Where did you put it?
It's on Shard.
It's on Shard as a handout.
Oh,
I thought we were sharing it.
I thought it was in the chat, yeah.
The spinning version is going to go into the mid-session chat because it's really cool.
Oh, look at it.
I love it.
Did you get Bro too?
Maybe.
Hey.
Mitch deserves it. He drives 3 hours.
True.
He does deserve it. And it's in the mid-session chat.
A GIF.
Bro, look at that. I mean, spin.
Honestly, I think being able to see your mini in its entirety, so cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I actually have a spinning one saved. Here's.
Nice.
Oh, this spinning one is so cool that you did.
Why don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, are you guys staying in the tower, or are you heading out? As everyone's looking a little uncomfortable.
I mean, are we rested? Do we have our stuff? We need to do any research before we go.
We were long rested, yeah.
Okay. Is there any prep work we need to do? I guess Linger will just kind of like go up top and make sure she's got Oh, I can make a scroll. I'm going to do that. It's a thing I can do. Let me go remember what that is.
And also,
carry on.
Did you want the Thiselwood lore drop again from the
go for
session?
it.
Please.
Because I saw Steph nod enthusiastically at the start.
I did.
No one else said anything.
I had something I needed to address.
I thought everyone hated me.
So,
Hey, Webby.
as Urvir kind of takes a half step back and looks uncomfortable, the great city of Thiselwood stands as the capital of Azith, which is, of course, the overall continent that you are. Please, the audio. It's the overall continent that you guys are on. The ancient elves who arrived on the continent admired the beauty of the verdant expanse at the heart of Azith. They were devout followers of Ambriel, the goddess of nature, and they marveled at the strong connection the plains had to nature. They removed the feral Minotaur tribes, according to their history, which populated the verdant expanse. And they spent the next 100 years or so using magic-infused song to sing. Let's try that one again, because I heard a glitch. To literally sing the city into existence, using natural resources and materials from the earth itself. Ambriel looked favourably upon this endeavour, and when the elves used their ancient magics to extend the borders of the trees nearby, she blessed them with divine magic. The trees grew unnaturally tall and dense, and they surrounded the entire city. Sunlight can still make its way through the leaves, but magical flames are still kind of suspended around the city to provide more light. And whilst sunlight can pass through the trees into the city is actually undetectable from above by airships, so if you were to look down over an airship, you just kind of see nothing but trees. And this is part of the blessing of Ambriel. The trees themselves defend the city, which means the great Gilded Gate has never been breached by siege. All forms of siege weaponry will just fire aimlessly into the trees or be blocked by dense foliage. At a certain point in history during the First Era, the Grand Palace at the centre of Thiselwood was destroyed, and so the Thiselwood Elves, which is the Elves of Thiselwood, established the Order of the Gate Guardians. They are elite soldiers trained to defend the city at all costs, and they learn powerful techniques and combat forms that were developed secretly within Thiselwood by the Gate Guardians. To this day, not a single outsider has ever learned any of the secrets of the Gate Guardians, and due to the elitist nature of the city, the ranks are made entirely out of Thiselwood elves, until the rise of one of the current lieutenants, Sir Thormiel, one of the very few non-high elven denizens of Thiselwood, is one of the current lieutenants of the Gate Guardians. Shout out to Ethan. It was his character. Not this Ethan, another Ethan, unfortunately. But yeah.
I was like, what did I do?
He helped me put together some of the Thiselwood lore. 90% of it was like already done, but then he helped tweak some elements because he wanted a character from Thiselwood. And we came up with the Gate Guardians together. Which was pretty cool. And yes, I think I'd established at the end of last session, temporarily somehow forgot your name, Warden, might not necessarily know too many specifics, but would absolutely have heard of Sir Thormiel and of the Gate Guardians. Obviously, as someone who has trained all his life, is, you know, pretty good at a lot of different forms of combat, would definitely have kind of somehow at some point managed to get his hands on books that would have kind of detailed the Gate Guardians, spoken about Sir Thormiel, this Arsimer who rose through the ranks despite not being a high elf, and commands the Gate Guardians. So there would be a level of knowledge there for you. I think certainly the sort of thing like for a birthday present, for example, your parents might have been able to get their hands on some stuff from Thiselwood and been like, look, it's some of the, like, Thiselwood Empire army techniques, and they talk about the Gate Guardians, because obviously they can't talk about the Gate Guardian techniques, but they can talk about the Empire's army as a whole.
But Mom, I wanted a ultramarine army.
God damn it.
I want the Codex. That's what my little warden sounds like.
Baby warden.
I'll be right back.
That's okay.
I'll also be right back.
Jesus,
I need to go.
fuck, that mini Ethan posted. Christ.
Bro. All right, I gotta go check on Pandora. I'll be right back.
That's badass.
Right?
Okay, well now it's just Ethan and Maywood. What would you guys like to do?
Boys' night.
Boys' night.
What are you guys doing? Quick, before the girls come back.
Oh man, we got a party, dude. All right. I feel like Warden has like a kind of like love-hate relationship with he thinks that like the Gate Guardians are kind of cool, but they're very gatekeepy. So he's like, that's kind of not cool about them, but they're still. But I hate that they're so cool.
Yeah, and this would also definitely be one of the things as well, is like someone like Sir Thormiel is a huge step in a different direction where, you know, they're now letting someone else in who isn't a high elf. Is it possible that some of this stuff might be able to start spreading? You know,
so yeah, I feel like there's that little bit of hope for him.
Meet this guy and learn from him. Would he be willing to teach me? You know, the high elves would be like, not a high elf? No.
One day, I'll become a high elf and I'll show them all.
But yeah, what would you guys like to do?
I suppose it's time to head to Thiselwood, no? If there's any reason not to.
And we parked our tower like outside of Thiselwood.
Yes.
I think like right here, sure.
There is enough kind of foliage around that you can quite comfortably park in like a thick part of the forest where most people probably aren't going to stumble across the tower. And again, with kind of what people know about Thiselwood and the blessing of the forest, you also get the idea as you kind of see the trees closing around you a little bit. Again, like another element of this invitation to Thiselwood. It's almost like the trees are obscuring your tower so that other people won't just stumble across it, so that you can arrive safely, park safely, and head inside.
Wow, they even provided parking. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And we've got our little legion of guard grung.
Should we like leave a note, at least saying that like, hey, to any adventurers who might think this is a dungeon, it's not. I mean, think about it. We even have bullywugs.
But it's not a dungeon.
Oh.
Please don't kill Bud.
Can we just do a magic on the outside of it to change the letterings to say not a dungeon instead of abacadabra?
Absolutely.
Okay. Linger does a magic.
With do a magic.
If Chester can help, that's probably good too. He can do magic. We'll do a magic.
Yeah, get some magic-y, wordy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you do make it less dungeony. Again, as I say.
Hello, welcome back. I am Warden, and this is my dungeon van life. My tower life.
Urvir just kind of looks around. Shall we?
Oh, yeah. I think we should. We shall.
Very well. And just starts kind of striding towards the front door of your tower. So... Boop. Has it just de-huddled you guys? Is it just Urvir by himself?
Yeah.
Huddle characters, there we go.
Level.
I like this map. It's so cold.
Thank you.
like this flank.
Oh, the map didn't save anything when I had shard issues last night. I see. Okay. Well, that's fun. So yeah, you guys step out of the tower. Are you really just not showing?
Well, what a day it is outside.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is
I
really
like
nice.
the trees.
There are trees present. Yes,
I like them. They're cute trees.
I don't know about that necessarily, but yeah, they are definitely present.
They're cute.
I'm gonna make a scroll of dragon's breath, and it's a little scroll she'd like tuck in her sleeve.
Look at a scrolled bandolier at this point.
Oh my god.
Well, like these are the little ones that she can make as her class feature. Well, it doesn't say that they're little, but I'm making them little so that she can make like little bangle bracelets of
Oh, I love that.
Like friendship bracelets.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
The only anime that I've ever really watched all the way through is Inuyasha, and you know how Muraku has the little things, and he like that's how I envision her scrolls working. It's like the little.
You watched Delicious in Dungeon, didn't you? Did you not finish it?
No, I did. I guess I don't. I guess it is an anime. I guess
That's
the only anime that I've watched that involves a schoolgirl in a uniform.
Okay, that's very fair. That's very, very fair.
really is just kind of the genre in all itself, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've been watching one called Mob Psycho 100.
I've heard of them.
That's pretty good, yeah.
My tattoo artist was like, have you heard of this? And I was like, no. And she's like, okay, so what anime do you watch? And I was like, okay, first of all, rude. Second of all,
Demon
Almost
Slayer?
none. I don't really like the genre, but you know, there's some that I'll pick up and watch. I watched Inuyasha when I was 16, so.
Oh yeah, man. When it was on Toonami.
Yeah.
My mom watched it with me. She loved Inuyasha. My mother, who does not watch anime.
It was cute.
Yeah. It's like a whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna order some food. Jay left, and I'm sad forever. Jay left forever.
Oh God.
Oh wow.
I made almost the exact same joke.
I know. I could
Thiselwood.
see Mitch's. I could see Mitch's face that he was about to say something.
I have room. You can move up here
I was
with me.
asleep this morning, and Ronnie went
Thank
for
you.
a walk with her mum, so I mentioned it to Maywood and was like, so Ronnie left at like 9 a.m. this morning. Forever.
Forever. Yeah. No, Jay went off to go watch the UGA game. Georgia.
Sports.
Here
Go
we
Bulldogs.
I have
No, everybody watching our stream definitely.
So yeah, as you descend from the tower, the air kind of becomes cooler, filled with the scent of pine and moss, as you kind of approach the edge of this enchanted forest. You can see these towering trees. The leaves kind of shimmer with a very
You snipped again.
a very faint magical glow. You can hear the forest is alive with the sounds of nature. You can hear chirping birds, rustling leaves, distant calls of unknown creatures, and you can see the path ahead that kind of winds and twists as if it's guiding you deeper into the heart of the forest.
We all start singing "How Do You Solve a Problem" like Mura.
Do we all link arms and skip down the yellow brick road?
You can if you want.
Is it a brick road? Is there a brick road?
No,
Is it yellow?
it's a dirt path.
Oh well, we can't skip on that.
Impossible.
My boots are not made for skipping on
On dirt.
trodden earth.
trodden earth.
These boots are made for skipping.
I can see Chester skipping around.
Yeah, look at him go.
He's frolicking.
Yeah, he is.
Look at that guy.
A little linger and rip. They can frolic also.
Yes.
Chester continues down the path, assuming his friends are following.
Yeah,
we are.
Well, also.
Yeah,
Well, I have a whole little group I have to move, so it's a thing.
Yes. You get about halfway down the path.
God. I have to. Okay, I got it. Okay.
And as you get about halfway down, you guys hear from the tree line. You know, if you want to imitate someone, there's no one better than the original, and you really ought to do a bit of a better job.
Mm.
Original Urvir?
And you
Mura.
see, you all just hear a whizzing sound, and you all watch as Urvir, standing next to you, just suddenly kind of reels back. You can see there is this razor-sharp, metal-edged playing card sticking out of his left shoulder as he just...
Oh, God.
This is out of hand. Now
staggers
there are
back a
two
step.
of them.
Oh no.
Are you guys doing anything as this happens?
I thought you stared him down. What happened, boys?
I'm
What happened
sorry.
is Chester didn't care enough to care about
Yeah, that's literally.
Well, the curse
I was gonna
manifests.
push,
Okay.
but no, he's fine.
Manifest yourself. Show yourself true Urvir.
If what is going on is what I
Urvir?
think is going on, I'm going to be very mad.
Oh,
You watch as a shape of a green tiefling drops from one of the nearby trees, just kind of twirling a playing card through his hand. And he, although I must say you do cut quite a dashing figure.
okay, that probably really is.
Oh, you were
Urvir.
talking to
You
me.
think that's him?
I do now.
Warden just like throws his hands up like I've had this.
Mura looks at both of them, and
Yep.
I feel like she's gonna try to discern which one is the real one.
Well,
Ask him a question only the real Urvir would know.
As you look back at the one in front of you, Mura, you can see where the playing card has struck. The arm is almost starting to go translucent. It's this kind of like blue spectral limb as he kind of staggers back, and you can see him trying to wrench this playing card out of his shoulder.
Baker!
Oh.
Baker!
Wait a second. Let's not jump to conclusions here.
No,
Maybe
no.
that's just natural tiefling biology. They get cut and they go all translucent.
Linger just shakes her head.
I don't think that's how it works.
All
Yeah,
right.
I think it might be how it works. Did I do a medicine check?
Yeah, sure.
Four.
That is exactly how that works.
That's how tieflings work.
Oh, yeah. Well, pretty sure.
Show yourself true Urvir.
He did. He dropped down from.
Yeah, he's up there.
Yeah.
Mura
You
rubs her
watch
eyes. I can see you now.
The one in front of Mura kind of staggers back. The arm all the way up to the shoulder goes translucent. The playing card just drops through the spectral arm. And you hear, "Well, I had thought this would go a bit better."
Mura backs up.
And you all watch.
God, we're so bad at trusting people.
Honestly.
I mean, I did it that time, but curse, so.
I know.
You watch as various parts of Urvir begin to become translucent. The green slowly bleeds into this deeper red color. Change token.
No.
Make my
You
monster
see
grow.
There is this kind of brief moment
Oh.
as the person before you kind of
Creepy.
flickers, and you could have sworn for a brief second there were two people stood in front of you as they kind of like merged together. And you can see there is this red tiefling with these kind of like almost kind of goat fur legs. One is this kind of like black goat fur with the cloven hoof. The other seems to be a spectral leg that looks a lot more human. One arm is completely spectral and human. Parts of the chest are missing. You can see these kind of multiple parts of the body missing. Parts of the face are filled in by this translucent spectral glow. You guys doing anything?
No, fine.
He just flees into the trees.
No! I grab him.
All right, Warden.
He doesn't run away. I was just being silly.
Can I do just like a quick intelligence check to figure out which tarot card this guy thinks he is?
Yeah,
Very-
go for it.
Very early in the morning, so Lindsay's brain's not working yet.
The music is so intense.
I pressed the wrong music.
We're ready
It's
for our
supposed to be
anime
this
battle.
All right, a dirty 20.
It's hard to kind of like pinpoint a specific card on this one, I suppose.
Yeah, it's okay. You can give me like some options or like a vague.
Yeah, you've not necessarily had kind of a huge amount of description as to like, here's what the cards specifically represent. You know, some of them are easier than the others, like the tower had a massive fucking tower and
Right.
magician was
That sounds pretty
a wizard.
self-explanatory.
Wait till you meet the chariot.
Oh my god, does he have just a chariot?
With
He did. We saw it actually.
no.
He is.
He's actually like one of the cars from Cars. He's that main
Yes,
one. He's Lightning
it's
McQueen.
Mater.
He's Lightning McQueen. No, he's Mater.
He spins in and goes, ka-chow! And the bottom
God.
Life is a Highway starts playing.
Okay, before we get canceled.
There are a few cards it could potentially be, I suppose. Let me jump to the list. I mean, yeah, it is a bit of a hard one.
Yeah.
In terms of kind of like something able to disguise itself as someone else or something else, you get the sense those would be the sorts of powers associated with like the devil maybe, which could also track if this is a tiefling.
Rude.
Temperance. Might be
Rude.
able to
Mitch.
have-
Rude.
Well, it's
Racist.
fiend blood. Temperance might have these sorts of powers.
Okay.
Potentially, I mean, there was a brief moment where you saw kind of like two figures merge into one, so the lovers could potentially be
Okay.
an option. And then he pulls out a massive motorcycle, and you're like, oh, it's the Wheel of Fortune.
Oh.
Truly.
Watch out, the sand user could be any one of us.
Yeah, this is truly one of those moments. The tarot card could be either of them. Oh, that's why Shard's not showing. OBS wants
Linger should definitely pick up a proper pack of tarot cards and create like a murder board in the...
There is one now in the tower. Fake Urvir did put tarot cards on the board when you had a brief chat.
Oh, that's okay. That's where that thought came from.
Yes.
I don't know.
How do I interact with a browser source? I can't remember how to do this now. It's been a while. Roleplay amongst yourselves while I try and fix things.
Ooh.
Hey, Steph, guess what?
What?
I finally got on medicine again. I took it a little while ago.
Oh, I'm
I
so
should be
happy.
functional.
That's right. Now you have insurance again.
Well, I have insurance and I got a second new doctor and I found a pharmacy that seems to usually have it in stock.
I'm so proud. I'm so
Hey,
well. That is
win-win-win.
nothing to be. Yeah, really.
No.
Not even proud. Happy.
All
You do
over
all
the
the
place
things.
to get that.
Yeah. Speaking of that, let me take my stuff. Thank you for reminding me. I was trying to.
All right.
What if I wanted to order breakfast?
To
So I guess Linger is gonna like make eye contact with Mura, and then towards Warden. He's got the helmet, so it's kind of hard to like really at a distance do eye contact. But she looks towards the eye slots you know.
You see
And
one
then-
glowing eye.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We got it. Got his attention.
Mira's
then-
like staring this dude down. It's like,
Yeah.
how dare you, pretend to
Yeah.
be Urvir?
It's just incredibly rude. And then
Identity theft isn't a joke, Jim.
we got casters on either side of this guy. Someday
Yes.
we should actually plan to do something cool with our positioning and our powers. Leaguer thinks to herself.
Settings. Where's the watch link? I'm just going to try and reset the OBS browser source. If not, I will post a picture of the map.
I thought you said sauce instead of source, and I was like, yeah, post the sauce.
All the sauce.
It's awesome.
It's just... Oh my god,
All
the
right,
issue is it's also not letting me sign in with Google because it blocks the pop-up. And I think I can only sign in with Google.
That's rough.
Well, for sure, Jim.
Just to be safe, let's take it off the stream so that people don't see me signing into my shard. I mean, what are they doing?
yeah.
They could fuck up my campaigns. Let's not have that.
Our fans would never do that.
No, I know.
Our Max would never do that.
Max would never. Oh, I guess I could take this moment to actually click long rest, huh?
Yes.
Do long
Take
rest.
this moment to long rest. Make sure you
Oh.
got all your stuff set up.
Okay, hold
Yeah.
on, let me hit the long rest button just in case. Do long rest.
All right, where are you? Mage.
Oh, I don't- God, I
Armor,
love-
the mage.
I love playing a caster that doesn't have to pick their spells in the morning.
Fuck.
Can't wait till I have to play a caster that has to pick their spells in the morning in Ethan's game.
Oh yeah, you play a fighter.
For now, until she has to go on break.
Mm.
Then I have to play a redacted.
Why she got to go on break?
She has come down with a condition that's lasted about 9 months.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Parasite.
Yeah. And
Well, then there's the year to 18 months after that. That's recovery. And you gotta
yeah.
stay with the parasite.
She sent a letter to her parents who are both alive, and her dad was like, "Oh, what the fuck are you doing in a siege in the middle of like the winter at a siege?" And she's like, "I'm fine," and he's like, "The fuck you are." So she's gonna have to go back to a place that is not in the middle of a war.
That's a good idea.
So I get to play a new character for just a little bit. I'll tell you what it is. I'll send it in adventurers chat. Everyone here can know, but like Max is in the game, so I don't spoil it.
I wonder who she's talking
I
about.
don't think I can fix this right now.
Shut up! Yes, you do.
On a quick break potentially, and I see if I can fix.
We do. Let's do a quick break.
Audio
Yeah, let's do that.
and OBS. So we're gonna go on a quick break.
Why
We'll
not?
see you back here in
Pre-battle
hopefully
break.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, see you shortly. We're back. The map's on screen. The rolls are on screen. Everything is good in the world. For the most part. Screw you, Sam. That's a story for another time. Maywood got that story. I was very angry when I joined.
Oh no.
Yeah. Anyway. So, you guys watch as this figure kind of staggers back. Various parts of their body begin to go kind of spectral and ethereal. Which is always a good sign, to be perfectly honest. You can see Urvir at the other end of the path is just kind of spinning a card through his fingers, ready to just flick another one again if he needs to. Are you guys
True Urvir. I'm backing away from fake Urvir, and I'm like, I don't know who you are, but you need to go away for, like, ever. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with this.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I don't think we want you here because it was not a great thing for you to fake being Urvir.
It was rather rude. You tried to make us feel feelings about things, and
Not cool, dude.
Not cool. I should have known you were fake.
Wait. Linger is gonna use thaumaturgy so she doesn't actually have to yell. But we'll call over to real old Urvir. Wait, are your friends actually? Did they die, or was there an attack? Is the Empress
across the path?
Are all your friends dead?
You see the card flicking between his fingers stops between his first and index finger. There's like a slight twitch in his eye, and he goes, "Oh, big time." And I'm here for revenge.
Let's do
against this one?
Yes. You also get the sense as well. This might be why first Urvir was saying that the Bullywugs wouldn't let him into the tower. Maybe they felt something was wrong.
Oh my god, the Bullywugs
They came in clutch.
We're gonna give them a raise.
You watch as fake Urvir kind of looks down at the one spectral hand, the one real hand. And we were once more than this. A life, a soul. But now, I'm only what remains held together by a promise. And I'd like everyone to roll initiative, please.
Wait, what was the promise? Hold on.
Maybe you'll find out.
That's where the beat
Roll
drops.
initiative and ask them during the fight. Why not? Just dialogue them during a fight.
Yeah.
7 for me.
22.
Why can't I click right?
No. Hold on.
Oh no.
Initiative. Oh, it's a +8, so Urvir gets 18.
Let's fucking go, Urvir.
Rogues! I think he also has alert.
Same.
Gave him a bunch of fun stuff, including sharpshooter for his playing cards.
You would have the alert.
Why not?
Oh.
So that's good. Oh wait, no, that's giving him a 26. He should be on.
I mean, it kind of made sense for Warden because he's like always awake anyway.
Yeah. And fake Urvir needs to roll his initiative because that's just
Urvir, if you will.
Mura should mom snap her fingers and point at a spot out of the way and tell Denny to scooch.
Mura mom snaps her fingers and points us at a spot out of the way and tells Denny to scooch. Where the fuck is Denny? Right
He's
here.
like right there.
Right here, Denny.
He's squish.
Well, we are in initiative now, so.
I told him to do it before that.
Yeah. There was talking time. He's our chef now.
He was busy cleaning the wok.
Yeah.
Waka waka.
So surprise, surprise. First things first is Warden.
Here we go.
Much like Warden accurately predicted earlier. Oh shit, here we go again.
Yeah.
Warden. I think Warden's just gonna go in with a grapple attack.
Cool.
So that would be like opposing strength checks.
I believe so. I think they changed it, but then I don't know if they've changed it again for the 2024 rulebook, which I don't have.
Time to get Mr. President.
The one that I do kind of like, and really makes a lot of sense, where much like how a lot of monsters do it, you can take one of your attacks, so you do it as an attack roll, and if you hit, you don't deal any damage, they are grappled.
Alright.
Because I like how that works instead of the opposed, and like, obviously if they try and break out, then they make the check. But for the initial grapple, and it just takes one of your attacks as well, so it means you can potentially grapple and attack in the same turn.
In that case, he'll raise his greatsword with a 12.
Okay. You run in, you try and grapple, and as you do, it's really hard to kind of try and grab hold. You can see various parts of the body, as I say, are missing and filled in by this kind of spectral entity. And I think this first one just doesn't work purely because Warden's trying to wrap his head around, like, what does and doesn't actually make sense in this, and, like, part of your hand goes through the spectral part and it just puts you off balance a bit, and they're able to slip out of the grapple.
Annoying.
As Warden's kind of trying to figure out what's spectral and what's solid.
Time for the second one. 21.
Will hit, and you can make this a grapple if you want.
And I will make it a grapple.
Cool. They are grappled. Grappled.
Arm bars everywhere.
Add condition, pick condition. Grappled. I don't want to show in campaign. I want to add grappled. Thank you. Speed becomes 0. Can't benefit from any bonus. And then that's just ending it. Fine. Cool. Is that Warden's turn?
I think as they're kind of grappled now, Warren's just going to say, I really have them these disguises.
I'm so over it.
And that'll be his turn.
Okay. In that case, Urvir just takes a step forward, pulls a playing card, and he, ladies and gentlemen, the lovers, just flicks a playing card across the path towards the lovers.
Oh.
He's going to sharpshooter, because why wouldn't he? He pissed. Where is his attacks? Actions. Oh no, I have to roll it with his dagger, because apparently I just haven't modelled Card Slinger correctly and none of the stuff is showing right. That sucks.
Oof.
Still the same bonus to hit though. 15 will miss.
No, fear no.
As a playing card. Straight through the kind of spectral half of the body. And he just... does he get 2 attacks or 1? Just the 1, I think. Because he's just a standard rogue. Standard rogues just have 1 attack, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
3rd level, skill the playing card becomes more deadly. It now does D6 at 9th level, so it's a D4 with a card. That's fine. Card tricks, that's fine. Evasion, alert. Yeah, there's nothing about an extra attack from his class yet or anything either. So in that case, he is going to bonus action hide and roll a stealth check as he just dives up into the tree and starts climbing up into the tree. Because that will break Island if he can hide in the tree successfully.
Mitch, do I have to roll initiative for Denny?
Yes.
Or does he just go?
He is a whole person. Denny is people, okay?
Hmm.
You need to start treating him like that.
It's an 11, so.
Stealth is a +6, so that's a 24 for Urvir to hide.
Sneaky.
So you guys know where he is, because he's not hiding from you. But you watch as he just disappears up into the canopies of one of the nearby trees.
Oh.
And that'll end Urvir's turn. Denny with an 11.
Coming in clutch. Oh wait,
By
is
Controlled by
it Denny's? Is it Denny's turn? Oh man.
Yes. We've got 22, 18, 11, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 6, which tracks for Linger.
Oh,
It's Linger on 6, Little Linger on 6, and Rip on 6, because they all share the same initiative, but in the tracker it just goes Linger 6, 6, 6.
Can you
Alright,
screenshot
Denny.
that?
Mm-hmm.
I would appreciate it.
All right, Denny. It's You know what? Denny's gonna hex this dude.
Okay.
Because Denny can hex this motherfucker. Wow. Wish I knew what the spell did off the top of my dome. Okay, yeah. Hexing that motherfucker, and he's gonna longbow. Because it looks like he's got one of those.
So what's the chosen ability that you're giving disadvantage on a check with?
Dexterity.
Choose an ability to... Cool, dexterity. They will have disadvantage on dexterity checks. Add condition.
I feel like that's a common thing. Oh, good. I can fireball him now.
Is
Great.
it? It's checks, not saving throws.
Damn it. Yeah, whatever.
How long does Hex last?
Until I say so. Yeah. A minute.
Until I say so.
Longbow. Get wrecked, idiot.
Yeah.
How do I do this? Fucking hell. Shit.
You can just click on it.
I did click on it and then it did something weird.
Oh.
Equipment. Actions. Actions?
Oh,
okay.
no. Denny has been hexed for an hour. Oh, I see.
No!
Hex lasts 1 hour.
And I ended it.
I think it's just to show that he had concentration running on it.
Fuck. Okay, sorry. I'll redo it. Fuck.
Lovers, apply condition, tag hex. There we go.
Whatever. Okay. You know, because it says actions. Okay, longbow. I guess I just hit the dice thing for it.
Mhm.
Dice. What? Mitch, I'm stupid.
Let's see if I can roll it. Yes.
Fucking 15.
15 misses.
Might as well action surge.
As Warden's like, come on guys, I'm holding them in place. And all these attacks are missing.
How did you do it? Actions.
Where it says +5, I just clicked on the +5.
Oh, Okay, action surge. 17.
17 misses.
That's that's Denny's turn.
As Denny is just like, don't worry, Mura, I'll protect you. Both arrows just...
A swing and a miss again. I like how I completely forgot how to play this game.
Just...
That happens.
Chester?
Chester going to leisurely saunter over to this tree, try to get in the shade a little bit. Oh, seems we got a bit of a fight on our hands. Okay, well, I'm always hungry after a fight, so he dramatically reaches into his jacket and pulls out a small sort of velvet mustache and casts Unseen Servant. Hello there, Belvedere. I think we're going to be hungry in a minute. Some sort of fight happening. I'm not quite sure. I'm not too worried about it, though. you could maybe start making some like a charcuterie board, perhaps. That would be nice. A mint julep would not go awry either. Yeah, that sounds good. And then he's just gonna sit down under the tree.
Okay.
Valid.
Really playing up that curse.
Is everything okay with Jester? He's awfully aloof today.
Yeah. Yeah, even when he doesn't care, he usually participates.
So.
I don't know what aloof means.
If y'all need anything, just let me know.
Help with the situation?
Yeah, I got the charcuterie board. Don't worry.
Legendary actions. Whoops.
Oh.
Well, the lover's turn.
Yeah, they smooch.
Warden, especially, as you get this close to the lovers, you feel almost like this just burst of wind. As again, that kind of same rippling energy washes over you guys. You felt this before when you fought the magician and when you fought the fool. As the lovers does the tarot thing that's super fun, which means from this round onwards at initiative count 20 we're going to have layer actions. So with that done, the lovers is going to I could do that and that would also be very funny. I'm gonna do it. Gonna attempt to use Wraith's Grasp. You watch
Sponsored by Wraith Energy.
Warden, as you're kind of holding onto one of the tiefling's arms. The spectral parts of the body start to move. You see a fully spectral form steps out of the body. You see this female humanoid just steps out of this kind of shared body, and I need you to make a strength saving throw as she attempts to grapple you.
Ugh, here we go.
Just a grapple train going on.
Saving throw, strength.
Oh,
11.
no.
Cool. You are restrained with this one because it's a special ability, not just a grapple.
How
This is
is it
ironic.
Add condition, restrained. But funnily enough, even though you're restrained, you're still grappling them. However, while restrained, at the start of each of your turns, you're going to start taking some damage.
No.
Wow, that means I can't fireball. Orton's right there.
Do it. I can take it.
Can you?
Probably.
And as you're kind of grappling the physical arm of the lovers, and this wraith pops out and starts grappling you, you see the tiefling kind of looks over towards you. The parts of his body that were filled out by the wraith are now just hollow and empty. And he looks at you and says, "Our fate was sealed the moment we knelt before the sun. He offered us eternity, and in return, we owe him everything. Even this hollow existence." And that's going to end his
That kind of
turn.
sucks.
You gotta relax,
Mura.
man.
You gotta relax, man. When Chester says that, Mura looks over and Chester is like, "Oh, it's like relaxing time."
Mira's
Right.
Let me just show my tattoo here. This is relax on my arm.
Oh my god, I love that. I need one of
Amazing.
those. Okay, geez Louise, what am I gonna do? Well, I think I'm going to twin cast haste.
Boo.
Chester doesn't look like Chester doesn't look very like interested, so
I mean, how quick do you want the charcuterie though?
Oh, that is a good.
Servant.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, he's got a little
I'm just
mustache
kidding.
on.
Oh,
I'm
it
just
does,
kidding.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Maybe I won't twin cast it then, since I could get Urvir.
Or linger.
Or yourself,
Linger.
I think.
Yeah, you can haste yourself.
Yeah.
Does that mean I
You
can
can
cast
haste
two? If I haste myself, does that mean I get to cast 2 spells?
I can't remember.
I think it's actions, isn't it? Or is it
Yeah.
attacks?
I think it's attacks.
I forgot.
I think
Maybe
it's
haste and
attacks.
spells. How does haste work
Oh,
with
yes.
spells? Gains an additional action on each of its turns.
Mm.
Can be used to attack, one weapon attack only, dash, disengage, hide, or use an option. Can I cast 2
Yeah.
spells with haste? No.
No.
No, but that's like twin concentrating.
Well, I get haste to cast 2 spells. I got yes. The bonus action for my haste can be used to cast a second spell as long as the
That's
spells
what I
require it.
Yeah. The one I was looking at was because someone was trying to
It
get
has
2
to
effects on
take
himself.
it has to require an attack roll according to the first thing that popped up. And I think that's a fun rule.
I'm down with that.
We should
Yep.
go with it even if it's wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can't. If I cast haste on myself, I can cast 2 action spells or 1 action and 1 bonus action spell.
Well, you'd only have 1 remaining because you just used 1 action spell. But next
True.
turn you could do 2 action spells. As long as one of them's an attack roll. Like Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. I haste myself and Orden with my twin
Ethan actually
spells.
messaged me pre-session and said he doesn't
Said he didn't wanna be-
ever again.
Yep.
Oh,
wait, hold on.
3 sorcery points. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, hold on. We're kicking
What?
the maximum overdrive.
Oh yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah, I'll haste myself. Fuck it. I never do that. Because most people don't let me cast 2 spells. Right. Doesn't matter that you said I didn't get to cast a spell because I'm going to use my other thing and I'm going to quicken spell. Because I don't have resource management. 2 sorcery
You could cast a
points.
second action spell this turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
You
Fuck
couldn't
that.
do 2. Like, as in 2 more.
Unless I then quicken spelled again. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So fuck that. I'm gonna move back. Hello, Mura. I'm gonna slip right between, and I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the lovers.
Cool. Roll to hit. And then roll to hit.
Hit
And then roll
blast. 26,
to hit. Yeah, that hits.
17. That one doesn't.
No.
And 21.
That hits.
Get wrecked. 12.
You would
Nice.
all see as the first
Also
blast
12.
makes contact. Both the physical form and this kind of spectral wraith seem to recoil in exactly the same manner at exactly the same time, almost like damaging one damages both. So it's just like one pool of hit points. But you can hit either of them. I'm good at explanations.
This guy has. I'm mad. I'm gonna quicken spell, and I'm gonna Eldritch Blast again.
Eldritch Blast 12. Eldritch Blast 12.
Let's go once more.
Cool.
22. 28. 14.
Mura just pulls out a Tommy gun.
Basically.
Eldritch Blasts.
That's a
Last
7. Oh my god, and a 10.
17 more damage. Nice. 10.
Not pretty good. I'm not mad about
That's
this.
a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. Get him, Warden!
I mean, yeah, you did nearly 50 damage to them in one turn. according to the hit point
Anyone
tracker.
who doesn't like sorcerers can suck my dick. Sorcerer is great. I mean, in combo with Warlock, obviously. But
yeah, at the end of Mura's turn, they're going to take a legendary action to make a ghostly slash.
no!
As the wraith just swipes down towards Warden. So one ghostly slash attack will be...
Take me instead.
Oh! 24 to hit.
That hits.
No.
Actually, hold on. Because you've been hasted, haven't you? So let's...
Oh, yeah, that's
check.
right.
I mean, it will still hit even with the bonus, but we need to add that to your sheet so that you don't have to, to add the bonus each time. Add condition, pick condition. Haste is not on here. Fine, I'll add it in a second, dick.
I could have sworn I've had it before.
I think I might have added it manually, or I've just scrolled past it by accident. Cool. So it hits. And it's going to do Ghostly Slash. 2d10 plus 4 slashing damage, plus 2d8 necrotic damage. There's the d8s.
Oh.
That was a really satisfying
That was a good click
sound,
clack.
and then the roll, like they hit perfectly in the center of the dice tray and just exploded perfectly outwards to like every corner of the tray. That was the most satisfying roll I have ever done in my life.
Was it a nat 20?
No, because it's damage.
Oh.
Unfortunately for Warden,
Whatever.
it is
Pain.
17 points of slashing damage.
No.
And
My baby.
4 points of necrotic.
No.
So that's 21 in total.
Yes.
Anyway.
Speaking of necrotic damage, it's Linga's turn.
All right, so the girlfriend is separated from the boyfriend right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's just like a little half-man tiefling hanging
Pretty
out.
much, yeah. Currently grappled by
Oh.
Warden, who is grappled by the Wraith.
Oh, so it's like a
Chain.
Complexity.
multi-partner thing.
Suplex City. I think they call that a menage a trois.
Well,
That's
You're
big
aware of
Elvish.
that.
Actually,
Don't speak Elvish in front of me.
but I can't do that because that might hurt Warden.
He's fine. He can take it.
Warden's just like, "Hey!"
Warden said I could fireball him.
Yeah, let's see.
But only if we get ice cream afterwards.
We can. What kind of ice cream you want?
Ugh, darn, I didn't think about this.
I feel like a ghost might have a high con. Let's see.
Okay, well think about what kind of ice cream you want.
Okay. Ooh, how
Probably
many
peanut
charges
butter.
is that? That's fun.
Oh no. Oh no.
You feel like a Rocky
She's
Road
using
kind
the
of
thing I
guy.
gave her. Oh no.
No, I banned
It's only
that.
5 charges. Okay. I'm gonna use. Linger's gonna. Well, first. Well, no, we won't do first. All right,
Well.
we're gonna use 5 charges.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck is she gonna do?
She's gonna take
That
this
word kill.
super cool staff that she's got. That's obviously been redecorated by Mura, so it's
Yeah.
very. I imagine it's like wrapped in like lots of different
Yes,
strips of
ribbons.
fabric.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's very hodgepodgey and cool. Like a lot of beads up at the top now.
Yeah.
And
Just
it
like,
looks
there's a
very
little bees at the top,
whimsical.
And I was like,
No, that's a different character.
Not the bees.
Yes.
That's my swarm ranger. This. So it looks like a very pretty whimsical staff now. but she spins it around and like holds it dramatically out in front of her. She's going to cast Explode Heart on the tiefling.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I don't normally go big right off the bat, but I just want to see what happens. I've had it for, a few sessions now. I just want to know.
I normally don't explode their heart immediately, but I kind of thought, why not?
Well, they messed with my friends, and they made me try to feel feelings about their friends.
It's DC 21? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes, that is what it is. For a Constitution saving throw.
Well, luckily their HP isn't lower than 20 because that's just an instant kill as their heart explodes, which is one of the funnier parts of this spell.
Yeah, I wasn't worried about an instant kill. I just want to see. Just want to do it. I just want to do it.
On the die. Let me jump back to their stats and see what their con save is, because I doubt it, but it's possible. 18. No, wait. Constitution is +8, so 22.
Wow, +8.
Yes.
That's fine.
Throw. It's a con.
They made the saving throw?
That's dope. All right, so they're going to take half.
Damage, though.
Yeah.
Half of 10d something I saw. So, like, fuck me regardless.
Well, it only ended up, I got a lot of ones, so it was only 34 points halved.
Are you keeping it necrotic?
No, well, I think I have to. This one's not in her spell book, technically.
Okay. In that case, it would be 34 halved, and then halved again.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of your opening moves are, well, I can change my damage, so let's see what doesn't do.
Well, that's why I didn't feel real bad about using Explode Heart. I was like, even
that's
like
fair.
the ghostliness of it, I was like, yeah, it's probably immune or resistant.
Yeah, it's a fair
See,
assumption.
I only
Linger
sound like I'm doing
absolutely-
something crazy. I'm actually doing something very thought out.
Linger can
Yeah, it's fine.
absolutely have that one for free. She would quite easily be able to assume it wouldn't do full damage.
Yeah.
So that would be 9. Cool. As he just ooh,
Little heartburn.
starts rubbing his chest.
Heartburn.
He went into AFib for a second.
Ooh. Is anyone else getting palpitations right now?
His little Apple Watch is like, alert, you've gone into AFib. Call 911.
And
Is that
then I'm going to go ahead and move Rip in, and then Little Linger is going to, on the map, it's going to look like she's up in the grass, but she's actually like above their heads.
Okay.
Like 10 feet up.
You know what we did recently in one of my other games that was super useful? Although I don't know if I can actually do it to Little Linger. That's annoying. I can do it really easily to the NPC ones, but I edited NPC names and added how high above
That's
them.
what I've always done, yeah.
Yeah. I'll tinker on it, see if I can do it on my end.
Cool.
Okay.
If not the end of the world.
And then I guess Linger will also scooch her booch.
I can always add it as a custom condition, and it will show it on my list.
She's gonna use these trees for some cover.
Cool.
Aight.
That works. They are very tall trees. That was part of the lore dump.
Or are they thick down around the base so there's like she can cool beans.
Thick enough
That's
that
the end
you
of my
can
turn.
Kind of duck behind one.
She is very willowy, so
Depending on kind of the angle, you'll have half, 3/4.
but she's willowy, but she's got like big burthen hips though, so there's that to take into consideration.
Ooh.
At the end of Linger's turn, then he's going to take another legendary action. He's going to use legendary action Shared Pain, which takes 2. Yeah, it takes
Baby.
2. Great minds. As the Wraith is going to stare over towards Mura.
No, don't look at me. I'm not perceivable.
And she says, The sun claims to give, but all he does is take. First my life, then his body. Now our souls. Still we fight for him. And I need Mura to make a Constitution saving throw.
That is incredibly rude. Hmm.
You just shot her boyfriend like 10 times in the head.
17?
No, they attack first.
Just fails.
I'm gonna use inspiration.
Cool.
I'm gonna use it. My last inspiration. Bro,
Oh,
I have
Clearly.
nothing.
The dice wanted Mura to fail.
Yeah, obviously. Fuck me.
Mura
Okay.
takes 4d8
What the
necrotic damage.
Okay, that's
And You're
fine.
gonna have disadvantage on your next attack roll, so it would just be the first attack roll. That you
Yeah,
make
I just gotta make sure I keep up haste. So
yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the scary part.
that's the really scary part.
16, 22 points of necrotic damage.
You gotta beat an 11 then.
All right, baby. I don't have any
Do
more
it.
inspiration. If I could do this.
Hey!
Yay!
Right.
I was able to change Little Linger's name. I put it 15 feet up because she's 10 feet above the tops of heads and,
Cool.
space,
That makes sense.
D&D stuff.
Perfect. So you maintain concentration,
Fuck.
and we go back to Warden. So Warden, at the start of your turn, you're going to take some damage from the
I grab this.
what's it fucking called?
Wraith? Something?
Wraith's
Drink.
Grasp. That's the name of the effect.
Wraith energy?
Yeah.
Take some damage from Wraith energy. This segment sponsored by Wraith
I
Energy.
desperately need the Wraith energy state because I did not fucking sleep. So
Oh, no.
that's
Not good, Mitchell.
4d8 necrotic damage. And this one I
Oh,
did actually
jeez.
put in bold, so I can just roll it straight in shard. Why not? 10 points of necrotic damage to Warden.
Yep, and I'm not.
Oh shit!
not
Actually,
having-
hold on. Don't take the damage yet.
Oh well,
What was
damn.
the highest? How many times did Mura hit? Because this is a concentration effect.
I hit 4 times.
4 times. I have to make 4 concentration checks.
Get wrecked. Get wrecked.
They'd all be 10, yeah.
Yeah, they'd all be 10.
Are they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause
Minimum.
17 was the highest.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Oh yeah, I'm looking at the rolls to hit, not the damage. I was like, I can see 28 here. Oh. That one's kind of low. That one's high. But that was the first one I picked up. Needs to be a 10 and will with the +8. The second
Dang. So you
is
see us roll like a
7 +8, yeah. So they maintain concentration because the others were on the dice already
fucking-
higher than 10.
We tried.
Okay.
So yes, Warden does take the damage.
Okay.
I mean, the
Turn it
chances
back.
of them failing from 4 checks were so high. But yeah, so it is Warden's turn. You've taken damage at the start of your turn. What would you like to do? While I reorganize my dice.
Each creature's attack rolls with disadvantage.
Excuse me.
Dexterity. Okay. I think I'm going to.
Comment saying I cast heart attack.
Yeah. Yeah. Max had me chuckling with was it the bullywug meta comment?
I didn't
The what did he say? I missed it. I'm not in chat. I'm
Oh
sorry.
yeah, man, that bullywug meta.
Interaction meta. Amazing.
All right. I think Warren's gonna try to break out.
I want to break free. Remember, you have 2 actions.
Yes.
Hmm.
So you can use your first action to break free, which
Alright.
will be another strength. No, it's an athletics check, I think, to break free.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or it will end after a minute, or if you lose
18.
concentration. 18 is just what you need. You break free.
Perfect.
Oh, baby.
All right.
Warden just does the anime. Grr, the wraith just dissipates for a second and reforms.
And do I still do weapon attacks if I'm still grappling them?
Yeah. Because the way the grapple works, and the way, like, I always think about it, because everyone always gets caught up on it, technically, all you need for the grapple is a hand on their shoulder stopping them moving, is all you're doing. So you can still swing a sword at them.
Just hit them in their kidneys.
Yeah. Cold shots.
All right. That case.
Kick him in the nuts.
It's nat 1.
No.
Get an inspiration.
You get inspiration.
Inspiration. All right. Second attack. It's a 19 to hit.
Hits.
That's going to be 16 total.
16 total. Cool.
And, I'm going to action surge.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna hit again. Not with a 2. Guessing 11 doesn't hit.
You have another one because you're hasted.
Myself so I could eat peanuts.
Okay. Oh, what'd you say?
You have another one because you're hasted. Don't forget. Like when you
Another
action
what?
surge, you get like 2 attacks because you're hasted. So when you action surge, you get like.
So that'd be 4 attacks.
Huh.
Does
Yeah.
action
Okay.
surge give you another haste attack?
I thought so. I don't know.
I
That's
thought it was just
you.
Haste is separate, and then you action surge and get 2 more attacks. Because haste, from what I thought, was its own separate action.
Oh, okay. That works for me. I'm fine with that.
So you action surge,
You do.
and there's 2 more attacks from action surge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that would
That
be
makes
right.
sense. That makes sense. I don't know. Nobody ever hastes me when I play fighter.
Yeah, it doesn't give you a full turn. So there's no second
okay.
haste action. Okay.
I picture it
It's
very
the
helpful,
18.
like in Baldur's Gate, where you have the little dots for each attack. So it gives you 1 dot, you've used that, and then you action surge and get 2 more dots.
Baldur's Gate, its consequences.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 18.
Yeah, 18 hits. Just.
Awesome.
Let's fucking go.
That'd be another 14.
Cool. Cool.
And yeah, I think that'll be it.
Cool.
Must go
They
and
got
end
more
the strings.
legendary actions, because they've used all of their legendary actions, but they can do a layer action on initiative count 20. So, let's see what
Oh, I gotta take these drugs.
Because I made them a while ago and I can't remember. That one's fun.
No, it's not. You don't want to do it.
I don't like that one.
It's ugly.
Lindsay, I thought that noise was my dogs, and I was like, huh.
Yeah, it scared me. I was like, what the hell just happened? No, it's just my son.
Imagine if they just charmed every single one of you at once. That'd be so fun.
You chomped every single one of
Charmed.
Linger's.
No, instead.
I'm uncharmable. I've decided.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Because some people do. Instead, they're going to use Lovesick Torment. The air in this layer pulses with emotional energy, causing feelings of deep melancholy or loss. I need everyone within 60 feet of the point where they created the layer.
Question.
Oh boy.
Which
I
was
am
here.
cursed with don't give a
Yes.
fuck. Does that affect? And so is Chester. So it's like,
Yeah.
do we get advantage or anything on the roll?
Sure, that's funny.
Okay.
If this is charm too, I also have a fate ancestry.
This
so
isn't a charm. This is
okay.
All right. What kind of
Seven.
save did you need?
So you all need to make a charisma saving throw, please.
Okay, let me do that for my girl
I think-
first.
Whoops. I think it gets
Oh my
Urvir as
god,
well.
that's a 13.
Warden
for
runs his
Mura.
hands through his luscious hair.
It
Oh
does
my-
just get Urvir.
19.
Yeah, it's Mura, I'm pretty sure. It's a
10.
13 for Mura.
18.
Urvir failed. Oh no.
I probably did put points in charisma because I wanted to have
come
good
on.
intimidation score.
Denny got a 15.
So everyone below an 18. So that's Denny,
Ooh.
Linger,
Close.
Mura.
and Urvir. All take 4d6 psychic damage and have disadvantage on their next saving throw until the end of their next turn.
I have a disadvantage on my next attack, too.
Warden just leans in as like, joke's on you. I've already gone through my self-confidence arc. Oh no, Mura.
I've already been through this, bitch. I rescued my mum. Fuck, Mura!
My
I
other
haven't gone
mom.
through Mura's yet.
7, 10, 14 points of psychic damage.
I'm
to
gonna
everyone who
fucking-
failed.
Ah, I got 44 hit. That's
Okay.
okay. 14, you said?
Yes.
Oh, Denny. Oh, wait, I didn't long rest, Denny.
Yo, you should do that.
Okay, hold on. So I'm just gonna say
Long
it's
rest it
fine.
now, then do the damage.
Okay, long rest. Do long rest.
So
Okay.
that was a fire action.
14, you said? Oh,
Yes.
Denny. Denny.
Oh, Denny boy. The dice, the
The
dice
dice,
are
the dice calling.
calling.
So, to
Hidden
the
chief.
action surge.
He does have
Oh,
second
no.
armor.
Yeah,
So
he's
from
gonna
the
have to
trees-
be doing that shit.
From the trees, you all hear, and this one is for Ixida! As a playing card just straight
Bless
out of the
you.
tree towards the lovers. And he's going to sharpshoot her. That is slightly more like it. That's a 19 to hit with the sharpshooter negatives. And because he's hidden, he gets sneak attack. So, can we... Yes. Save. Close. There we go. And... Boom, roll damage, because I can't be bothered to figure out which ones I need to pick up and don't. That is 14 piercing damage to the lovers. Do his cards count as magical?
They should.
They do at a certain point. Or it might not be the one he picked. Or, once per turn as an action, you can execute a card trick by drawing a card from your deck. Maybe he'll do a card trick. I need to go somewhere else where this class has actually been put in correctly. I'm not quite sure why it's so broken on Shard, but clearly I just didn't do something right. Because I added it, so it's entirely my fault. My creations. Name. Card Slinger. Cheeky girl dinner joke. Here we go. Card throwing, card tricks. Curved card. That ignores cover. Yes. He's going to use a card trick. And he's going to use Radiant Burst. So you watch as he throws this card, and as it spins through the air, it starts to shine with radiant energy. So the lovers are going to take an extra d6 of radiant damage. That's 1. But they need to make a constitution save, because they might be blinded by the light. Thank you. Con save. That's a 19. Ugh. That beats his card trick DC. That's fine. Warden, you're just like, jeez. As this
so fucking bright,
shining radiant light.
Dude, I had my goggles and light on.
I'm fucking blind now. So
my retina's seared. You bring your hand down. You can see under the tree. Chester's put sunglasses on. And Urvir is going to bonus action hide again because he can. 4. Shit.
Goodness.
Bloody. You could just see his head poking out of the foliage. That'll end Urvir's turn. Chester.
Chester is chopping some finely sliced, spicy Italian sausage, and he's using his returning dagger. And then he looks at this individual and recalls that he was asked to help, so he's going to do so, and he sort of takes a bonus action to aim steady and give myself advantage on this attack. Let's see if I get that crit. No, but 18.
18 hits.
18 hits, and he will deal an amount of damage equaling 14.
14 more damage to the lovers.
All right, everyone. Looks like this will be ready by the time we're done killing this thing.
Was that with the throwing dagger as well?
Oh yeah, and then
the dagger at the
the
lovers, it just like slices across the beach. Have you been cutting meat with this?
yes. Sorry. And when it returns to his hand, he sort of wipes it off a little bit and then returns to chopping.
It stings.
It's spicy. 1 point of spice damage, probably.
I forgot to do the throwing card damage, so I'll do that now. And then the dagger.
So spicy, he got the heartburn several rounds ago.
Ooh. They're looking bloodied.
Uh-oh.
And they need to make 2 concentration checks to see if they continue to restrain Warden, which I don't think they will. Both of those are a 3 on the dice, plus 8. Oh, it's 11. Yeah. They beat both of those. Jesus Christ. Okay then. Is that the end of Chester's turn?
Yep.
Cool. I like how normally rogues are like, oh man, steady aim is great, but I'm sacrificing movement. Chester's sitting under a tree.
There you go. Works
Just
out.
tossing a dagger. Cool, so they get their legendary actions back.
Well, that's cool.
They are going to... I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, but you're so close. You guys watch as the Wraith just kind of lifts one of her hands and just plunges her hand deep into Warden's head.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
You watch as they withdraw this, like, ghostly, spectral image of your mother as they appear
My mama.
on the path.
Your mother.
She looks at you, Warden. Lucas, they're back. The constructs are back. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
That is rude.
Kind of not cool, man.
Yeah.
You pass.
Nice.
You would have been paralyzed with fear for 1 minute, but you pass as Warden just you're able to shake it off. The image starts to dissipate as you realize this is another trick from the lovers.
You think I have no faith in Elias?
Aww.
Aww.
They
Rovers.
kind of look at each other and... Who?
Keep digging.
They just got fact checked.
Yes, unfortunately, they don't know everything. That will end their turn, because that's a whole action to do that. Because of how much of a dick move it is. That's how these
Honestly.
things work. Mura,
Hi! It's Mura time.
with disadvantage.
I'm on Denny's sheet. Like, I'm like, what? This isn't
Welcome to
me.
Denny's.
Welcome to Denny's.
Hi, welcome to Denny's.
Hi, welcome to Denny's. Yeah, I'm... Dang it. I'm an Eldritch Blast. Hold on, let me hit the disadvantage. Just for one bolt, right? Or is it going to be for all of
Yes, just
them?
the first bolt.
Okay,
It's
well, I got
disadvantage
that
on
out of the
next
way.
attack roll, so I take that to mean
22.
just one of them.
And a 27.
Those two hit.
Get wrecked.
14 damage.
Oh, that's what I was going to do.
And a con save.
And an 18
They
damage.
pass the first con save. 8 damage on the next one. That's another con save. Oh. No, that's still a 10. For fuck's sake.
Dang.
It's the +8. I rolled a 2.
Dang it. So they have to roll
I was
one,
like,
basically.
oh, maybe they... It's because there's 2 of them and they've got Wraith stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to convert. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna use a bonus action to transform a spell slot into sorcery points. So I'm going to use one of my pack slots.
Did Mura take damage from the layer action? And did you do a...
I did.
concentration check? Cool.
I did not do a
I was not
concentration
paying
check.
attention at the time.
No, that's my fault. I only took 14. Yeah, so it's 10. I made it. Woo! 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 Just fucking made it. Yeah, I'm converting spell slot to sorcery points. Use okie dokie smoky. Yep, that's done. And that's my I'm gonna move a little bit further away. Like 30 feet. Everyone's really close. Oh, Mira's like almost off the map. Okay. You guys got this! You're just backing up. Okay, that's my turn.
In that case, they're going to layer action. I keep mixing up layer action and legendary action. They're going to legendary action. Is it worth giving up the grapple on Warden? No, they're just going to make a slash. So they slash at Warden again, because he's within range. And still grappling one of them. Oh, that's probably not going to hit. 14.
Nope.
As the Wraith just kind of holds up her hand and swings this spectral blade down at you. You bring the greatsword up and block it.
Ow.
Linger.
That won't even hit me on the bad day.
Hey. Okay, so Linger's gonna peek out from behind the tree and open her book, start flipping through it, and runs a finger down a spell, kind of lip reads it to herself real quick, and then sends the spell to Little Linger, who is above the lovers. Little Linger is gonna spin around, and she's got like a little scepter because it's adorable. And she's gonna spin around all cute and sparkly, and then blast a shower of. It's like if somebody blew up a stained glass window. So it's like all these colorful shards of glass
so cool.
rain down. And I will need a DC 21 deck save.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
Are they grappled as well?
As she
Yeah,
casts.
they are, but grapple doesn't do anything, I don't think.
So I give disadvantage on deck saves? Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
Restrained.
I think so.
Linger casts.
Oh, it's a pressure cutter is what it's called, but we're gonna call it I don't know.
Your cast
Pressure
fuck
killer.
Death confetti.
Fuck.
Look at that name.
Wow. Okay.
Death
Yeah,
Confetti is a
really?
fantastic band name. You'll be pleased to know that was a 15, even with their +9 to dexterity saving throws.
Death confetti.
Let me just change that in. Can I change that in here? I'll change it later.
Actually don't know.
Yeah, I changed Mage Hand to Duke the Mage Hand.
Oh, yeah.
So it's gonna be 30
Ooh.
points of slashing damage as the death confetti spills down, and it's pretty. It's pretty at the same time. Like as it's pouring down from Little Linger, it's like, oh wow, it's like a kaleidoscope just broke open in the sky, and then as it hits the lovers, it's just like a shredder.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah. Even with his one leg missing, he is struggling to stand now. You can see the specter is like phasing in and out of reality. They are looking real rough. You watch as the tiefling kind of looks over to you, Linger. She died in my arms once. Now she lives only because of this curse. And I will not let her go.
That's rough, buddy.
Oh no, this is really sad.
It's so emo.
Mura was so sad.
I'm sure if I hadn't been cursed and if you hadn't tried to emotionally manipulate me earlier today, I might add, that might be a little more poignant.
Please
It was
don't
just a
kill
prank.
them. Linger, don't kill them.
All right. We already confirmed he works for the sun god or whatever, right? Like at the beginning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I have no pity for them then.
Well, they've mentioned being brought back by the sun god.
Same.
Linger, don't kill them.
Is that Linger's turn?
Linger will look at Mura and sigh and go, all right. But it's the end of her turn anyway. But she's going to make it look like she's stopping just for Mira's benefit.
Who's going to tell her?
No
You are
one.
just
No
over the
one.
30 feet, so they can't use shared pain on you.
Who, me?
They're going to Linger.
Oh.
They're going
Me either.
to use a legendary action to spectral dodge. You watch Warden, you feel this pressure suddenly lift as the wraith just phases through your body, flies back, rejoins the tiefling, fills out kind of the missing parts of the body, the missing eye, the missing limb. I just realized I never actually showed you this, the handout for the lovers.
Oh.
Neat.
With the bow that I haven't had a chance to use yet.
I was wondering about that. It's like he's got one.
Look
Yeah,
at
they do
I
this.
saw both, thought range, and thought I can ruin that.
Yeah, he
I can ruin
immediately
your life.
ruined it. which is why they've been grappling him since. But you watch as they kind of slam back together, the body refills, and they vanish.
Fancy.
As they momentarily phase out of reality.
Here we go.
Here we go, says Warden.
What is Denny doing?
God, fuck if I know.
They
Don't
vanish.
kill them.
Linda, no.
Wow. Denny can't do anything if he can't see them.
Warden's like, pathetic. I don't need to see them to kill them.
I guess Denny will shoot his arrow non-lethally. Actually, you know what? Denny's gonna second wind first. We're gonna give Denny some HP first. And then Denny's gonna shoot where they were, because he is. It wouldn't have mattered. It was a 9, so.
As he just
Denny, yeah, and he's like, "Where did they go?" That's Denny's turn. God, level 4 can't do shit. Yeah, that's Denny.
Warden.
I guess maybe you roll a perception check to see if you can find where they are. Warden's vision turns into infrared predator vision. 17?
17. They have... It's not like they've gone invisible or hidden. It's like they have completely vanished from reality. Like, with a 17, I'd have possibly given you like a little bit of a shimmer, or like you see a footprint or something. Here, Warden's like, oh, they gone. Like, that feeling of danger Warden gets as well when someone's like nearby that is threatening them is gone. They have left this place.
Okay.
He's obviously just still on high alert because you're still fighting.
Yeah. He just pulls out the Aether rifle and is like, well, they could show back up. Unless they ran.
Come out to play!
Warriors!
Holding a rifle.
My God.
Cool. Are you moving or anything, or staying put?
No, he's just scanning.
Cool.
This is my rifle. There are many like it. This one is mine. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is a pretty unique rifle.
I like you said that there are many like it, but this one's mine. When in reality, it's like, that one is not Warden's. That was somebody else's that Warden's.
However, a pretty unique rifle, as you say.
Yeah.
Ilias did make it.
Aww.
With the tower, but mostly Ilias. Is that Warden's turn?
Yes.
Cool. Layer action, because the layer is still here.
They didn't just run away.
Actually. Huh. That's the first time that's happened. Mura is outside of the range of the layer action.
Like she planned
This will be
it.
the first time you guys notice this, where like they have this kind of rippling effect and stuff starts affecting the environment around you. Mura, you can see it happening in front of you, and nothing is happening where you are. I
What
need
the hecko?
everyone else to make a strength saving throw as ghostly chains start to rise from the ground and attempt to bind everyone.
You got this, Denny. A 10 is just wonderful.
Denny don't got this. Chester got a inspiration.
I got an inspiration. That's nice.
I'm gonna use inspiration to get a better roll.
Oh god. Urvir
Hopefully.
might fail.
No.
Strength saving throw, -1. Yeah, Urvir got
Bruh.
11. He's
13
not a strong
hits.
boy, he's a fast boy.
Oh, buddy.
And Linger, I think, needs to make a strength saving throw as well.
I mean,
Uh-oh.
I feel like I could just tell you how that's going to go, but just really want to roll.
20.
I could get an 8.
You could get an 8.
Chester debates using his gift of luck and thinks, what's the worst that could happen? Just some chains.
Says a spectral chains wrap around him.
Ooh, cozy.
No!
It's like
Mira.
a weighted blanket.
Oh my god, I gotta wash my weighted blanket, actually. Thanks for reminding me.
So you...
How do you wash
hear
one?
from the tree line, intense rustling and as Urvir is just chained to one of the branches in the tree he's hiding in. And similarly, Linger is like chained up against a nearby tree trunk and is like, oh shit, here we go again.
Why is everybody chained up?
Linger's been here before. Stuck under a tree.
Yeah.
PSTD. PSTD?
It's whatever it is, you know.
PTSD.
Listen.
All the letters were there.
I like PSTD.
So do I. Right.
Post-script
So you are all
traumatic disorder.
restrained, so I need to add restrained to Urvir.
Not me though. Not restrained. Not Mira.
Speed becomes 0. Attack rolls have advantage. Creatures' attack rolls have disadvantage, and disadvantage on dex saves. So his attack roll's going to have disadvantage if he does an attack, but he can't see them. He is going. Yes, he's going to use. I think this is his last card trick. But even though he is bound, he uses Lucky Draw and just slips a card up his sleeve. And that's
shit.
About all it looks like he's done. Although at the start of his turn he's going to take damage from the chains. And just in case it doesn't get used, for anyone interested, this card trick, he slips a card up his sleeve, and the next time he makes an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw within the next minute, he retrieves the card with a flick of his wrist, allowing him to roll an additional d20.
That's pretty slick.
Yeah, it's a little card trick. So the Spectral Chains. Ghostly Binding, it is 2d6 necrotic damage to him at the start of his turn. Urvir's getting pretty fucked up in this tree. That's 5 more points of damage to him.
Fucked up in this tree. Fuck.
It's okay, he's still on 40 HP out of 60.
It looks like
Chester,
it's up to Mura.
Start of your turn, you take 2d6 necrotic damage.
Alright.
So that is 5 points of necrotic damage to Chester as well. I paused to do a double take because that was the exact same roll, but the other way around. The first time the green die was a 2 and the red die was a 3. This time it was the other way around.
Well, I didn't like that feeling so much. At least I got this lovely blanket here. Gonna look toward
until the start of the next layer action. BT dubs.
Ward, I believe you got this in the bag. No issues whatsoever. It should be easy. I ain't worried about it. And he'll give you a bardic inspiration as a bonus action. And then for his action, he's gonna hold a thunder note, or if this individual shows up again. I'm gonna yell at him real good if he shows up. Don't you all worry.
Is that Chester's turn?
That's it.
Cool. In that case, the lover's turn.
Oh, did I get restrained by the chains?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so.
They are going to reappear because they only vanish momentarily. They've used that. Let's roll a d6 to see if they get haunting visions back. This would trigger the thunder note.
Yeah. So con save of 16.
Haunting visions does not recharge. Con save, did you say?
Mm-hmm.
Of 14.
16.
16.
Yeah, not great.
I was going to say, the reason I had 14 in my head is they just rolled a 14, so I was like, if it's a 14, they've just passed, but I didn't think your check was that low. So they fail.
Oh, okay, so they take... Chester's not too worried about the worst roll you could possibly have on this. That being said,
They are thunderstruck.
They have-
So.
they have to do a. Are they still concentrating on any spells?
No, so it wasn't a spell with Warden, it was just like he's basically concentrating on the Wraith restraining him.
Gotcha.
So
All
it's
right.
like concentration like.
Then that doesn't apply. 2 damage.
Cool.
Deafened.
You up?
They're deafened. Oh,
they're
was that a joke?
No, it
Oh,
actually wasn't. You were very crunchy for me.
Yeah.
Really?
Little crunchy for me too.
Only briefly.
I think you're back now.
You
Test. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
little crunchy, but it's okay. What are they going to say to you this time?
I'm gonna say
you see
So it better be a written
the
apology.
female wraith head kind of peels away from the tiefling's head, and she. Well, they rejoin, so we get the vocal effects again. The head kind of peels back. You watch as they speak in unison, but it's like the female voice coming over the top, and she. Do you know what it's like to watch the one you love wither, fade, and fall, only to be dragged back to serve? We do. And you watch as the spectral arm reaches forwards towards Warden, and they manifest the bow of the Forsaken! Finally!
Bam, bam.
And they make 2 shots with the bow. It's just like the picture, guys! This big spectral flaming bow, it's just like the picture!
Whoa.
So they roll to hit Warden with the first attack. Ugh, 13.
Well, that missed, but that is a pretty cool bow.
Yeah, like it kind of, you watch as he raises his arm up and nothing kind of happens, and as the spectral arm kind of goes to meet it and draw back like she's pulling back a bowstring, the bow slowly manifests with this bolt of blue ethereal energy. So the one shot at Warden is going to miss, and they're going to take a shot at Linger, who has done quite a bit of damage and is not as obscured by the trees anymore. Oh. 16?
I believe so. Let me scroll up. Yes.
7 plus 9. Oh man, a 16 still hits you?
Yeah, she's just a little wizard,
Yeah, that's fair.
and she's not dexterous much.
3d8 piercing and 2d8 necrotic. Do you take half damage on any necrotic damage?
Let me double check.
Your Honor, my client is just a little guy.
No, she's actually strangely only resistant to poison damage. We should probably fix that. That doesn't make any sense narratively.
Your Honor, my client is just a girl.
I'm just a kid, man.
I'll leave that up to you if you wanna add that to her
think
to make
she
it.
should probably be resistant to necrotic. We can switch poison to necrotic.
Yeah, I mean, just
The main
narratively,
reason
it
I was
makes more
asking was
sense.
so I can give you the damages separately.
Yeah.
So it's 4 points of necrotic that becomes 2.
Okay,
And 8,
take away 2.
13 piercing damage
Oh,
as this ghostly spectral arrow blasts through
Oh.
you, Linger.
Linger cries out in pain. You know she's hurt.
You also see, Linger, as this bolt kind of hits you almost directly in the heart as the energy starts to dissipate.
Uh-huh.
These like spectral flames wash over your body, and you watch as they are just slowly drawn down into the spellbook.
Ooh, yay.
Shot through the heart.
You're to
The
blame.
lovers
Bell to
are
blame.
Cool, let's put those back. That was the 2 bow shots. That's their multi-attack done. Then they cast Fuck Mura. So Mura's dead now.
That sounds like a fully balanced spell.
It only
Was that
affects
Santhar's
Mura.
guide?
Yeah. No, they can't do that. That's an action. Fine.
Fine.
Mura.
Hi.
Your turn.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, girlies.
Well, hey, girlies. It's Mura. Oh, wait, actually, I don't have regular fireball. What? I've got solitary fireball, so I'm gonna cast that on them. Which is right. Yeah, here you go. Just there's the spell, Mitch. If you want to read it, I'm gonna cast it at second level.
I mean, it's just fireball, but single target. No.
Yeah, it's a deck save of 19. It's 66.
That'll be 26. 24?
Okay, well, guess what? They still take half damage.
Yes.
So half of 17.
Yeah, they're on their last legs. No pun intended.
Great. I'm gonna quicken spell. Oh wait, I said don't kill them.
You did. You
Don't
made
kill
that
them,
very
says Mira
clear.
before killing them. It's just like with the drow. that
You're
you
don't
melt
kill
it.
them. It leave them to me.
Yeah.
But we
Yours
can
like,
talk.
alright.
We can speak with that if we need to, right? It says Mira as she quickens spells.
Yes, we can do that.
I mean, anyone can do it. It's just if they answer back.
Yeah, there's that part.
Yeah. Okay. Mira hits it with her best shot. Oh, that was a 1. That was a 20. With a 16. Wow, I guess I only get them once. With that Eldritch Blast.
Yes.
But it is 15. So.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I killed him!
Describe your kill. They had 15 HP left.
Oof.
Here goes, you guys stop me. And then she hits him with the Eldritch Blast, and it's just like lightning and watery and all the kind of Mira stuff. And I think she hits like right between them, like where the split is, right going for the heart.
We're very focused on hearts with this particular.
Well, they
We're
are
lovers.
the lovers.
Yeah. I like that we're thematic though. I think that's great.
Yeah.
We're great.
We're so great.
We're the best.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, as this bolt connects with that kind of join between the spectral form and the physical form, you watch as the wraith starts to fade. They both sink to their knees, and he looks up at you guys, and the tiefling says, "If we could end it, we would. But there is no end. Only the sun's light casting our shadows, forcing us to stand, fight, and kill." And the wraith dissipates, and he slumps forwards.
Oh.
All right, who's hungry?
As the lovers are killed.
Hmm.
I could have said defeated. Instead, I said killed.
They have been murdified.
Murder death.
All
It's a
right.
hack.
Murder, death, kill.
But as they are defeated, Mura, you feel this, or actually you wouldn't, but the rest of you guys feel this like rush of energy again as it kind of collapses back in on itself towards the point where the lovers had started off. Mura, you can see like the tree is bending inwards as the energy rushes in and the layer finishes. The spectral chains that were restraining everyone just vanish. Urvir,
Oh.
like, kind of hangs down from the tree by one arm and slowly and tentatively drops down. And, oh,
Are you okay? You don't look great, buddy.
that got a bit ropey there.
Ew.
That's a way to describe it.
As he
All
just
right, well,
dusts
how do we know
himself
you're
off
the
and
real
starts making his way
Urvir?
over to you. How do you know I'm the real Urvir?
Yes.
That's a very good question. You don't.
Tell us something only
Fair enough.
you would know about us.
Originally, you didn't like me, and now I'm getting the feeling we're best friends.
Okay, he's got it. This is the real one. Should have asked that from the
All it took was an
beginning.
apology, which
Yeah, it
totally
was
understandable.
Hey, oh yeah, I'm glad you're good. Mira slugs. No, I'm joking. Mira just pats
beats
him
him
on the
down right
shoulder.
there.
Yeah, Mira beats the shit out of him. Who are you? No, Mira just pats him on the shoulder. You should listen to the Bullywogs next time.
Yes, I'm definitely giving mine a raise. I should have checked in with her more thoroughly.
Indeed.
Just like smoothing his hair back, it got all sweaty.
Okay. Chester, I got a little banged up. Can you
Oh, yeah.
magic it away, please? I don't like
Well,
it.
we could also take a short rest if you want. I have, me and my friend here have prepared this charcuterie.
Oh yeah, looking up the charcuterie, you seem kind of a little too mellow.
Does that even make sense? Sounds like an oxymoron to me. Too mellow.
Just
You're even more mellow than normal.
indeed.
Laissez-faire, baby.
It's, oh, you know what it is? It's the fact that I was coist. Oh, that's probably what it was.
We should probably have that looked into.
Oh, fine.
Get that curse checked out.
Well, I've read before that it's healthy to feel your feelings, and perhaps you're not doing that.
Just
Mira looks at Linger when she says that. Yeah, have you?
Hello, Pot. Yeah, this is Kettle.
Good
So,
time.
just imagine, if you would, that at the snap of your fingers, you could remove your heartbreak. Ooh, wouldn't that be nice? Imagine the overwhelming fear I have every time we go into battle, that not one of you is going to be lost to me, and you all mean so very much. That's gone. Just imagine, if you will. I knew the second I was coist, but I just kind of did not seem serious at the time, and I realized nothing much was serious at all, and it was pretty freeing. Now, if you all want me to remove this curse, I'm not too troubled with that, to be honest. Part of me knows deep down it's probably best to be cured of these coys for the greater good and all. I just hope I may get to keep a little of this indifference for emergencies. It could come in handy.
I will look into situational curses.
Thank you. That's all I ask. And if you can't, it's also okay.
At the very least, we are heading to a very elven dense population, and I believe they do grow special plants there that can make you feel very mellow.
Ooh.
Oh, wait.
Maybe can't curse you, but I can pack a mean pipe.
Ooh. The devil's lettuce.
Linger the smoker.
She's a devil.
I think a short rest is good. My food just got here. I'm gonna go grab that so I can eat. Be right
Sounds
back.
good. Do we want to take a quick potty break?
Yeah.
While we short
I
rest?
was just about to suggest.
Oh, awesome.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah.
We're on a quick break. We will be back here shortly, once again. Goodbye. We're back. Hello. That's where OBS went.
Okay,
I
I'm
dragged it
good.
over to the other monitor. Cool. So,
I gotta get Denny back
the
up.
lovers have been defeated. They lie before you. Urvir kind of comes over as everyone's having the short rest and eating the charcuterie board. And just kind of like slicks his hair back again, makes himself a bit more presentable, and you know, I had a feeling I'd be running into you again.
Well, like you couldn't get rid of us.
I honestly don't think I'd try to at this point.
Yeah, we're kind of scary, right?
There's that, but also,
Yeah. Well, we did
presumably,
come.
as you've now just realized and potentially heard, the Runestone Forge is compromised.
Yes, that's actually why we're here. We thought we were coming to help you.
Well, technically, we did come to help him. We just didn't know
Yeah,
that he
we
was
just-
here.
But you see how Johnny on the spot we were when we thought you had come
It's very
to us.
complicated.
Well, we
yes.
said we couldn't leave Urvir in the
Yeah.
lurch, so to speak.
We literally moved our tower here just to help you.
That's
We have
for
a tower
you.
now.
Not just to help you, but it was definitely high on the list.
And I do
Of
greatly
things.
appreciate that.
Hey, don't mention it.
Unfortunately, you've met the lovers.
Not anymore.
And
Well,
fortunately for you, they didn't use some of what they've been using to infiltrate us. They have the ability to take the form of any of your loved ones.
Ooh.
oh,
Which can extend
wow,
to
good for me.
friends as well.
I don't have any.
Hence-
Oh no,
Oh.
The fake Urvir.
I was going to say, if it was just loved
Oh.
ones, I now feel like we should evaluate our friendship if we all saw you. But if it also
There
is
such a thing
inclusive
as
of rings.
platonic love.
That's
No,
true.
But, you know.
God, I'm so glad it wasn't taking the form of Sam. Mira would have been like, it's Sam.
That would have been the fucking best.
That would have been the greatest thing you could have done. And also, Mira would have been, it wouldn't have mattered what had happened. Mira would have been like, but it's Sam. You guys, Sam was just joking us. Come on.
Mitch sends Lawrence a message, dude, I need you to take this day off work. I'm
I
sorry.
need you to do this for me.
It'll be so funny.
We've never had conversations like that.
Never, I'm
So
sure.
Potentially turn
I
into a
will-
campaign at some point.
Fucking cry.
But yeah, Urvir just kind of like frisks the lovers. You can see he kind of retrieves a kind of small gem with the Runestone Forge symbol on that. That belongs to us. Slips it in one of his belt pouches.
They got any other goodies on them?
Possibly, but that was the main one that I gave a shit about.
Yeah. Should we
Chester,
talk?
Would
Oh,
you
sorry.
like assistance digging through their pockets?
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's do that.
Right.
Okay. You start digging through. The first thing you find in the tiefling's pocket is
That's my
a
pocket.
locket. Yes.
Mira's got her hand
I got
in Lindsay's not in Lindsay's. Mira's got her hand in Lindsay's pocket. Lindsay, I don't know what's going on.
Too many tieflings.
Too many tieflings.
The first thing you find quite easily, very easily retrievable, is a small locket. You kind of flick it open, and you can see on one side is an image of the tiefling, and on the other side is the image of a human woman from the looks of things.
Wonder what their story is.
I don't know, but he's kind of a what do you call it? A wife husband or whatever.
A wife guy?
Wife guy, yes.
I think that that's a nice. Wait, aren't wife guys like guys who are like, I'm so into my wife, and then they're like, I cheated on my wife? Isn't that what that kind of like Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters? It's Mira's favorite band.
Damn it.
Guess what? Dave Grohl's in your universe now. You can't stop it.
Why would
Dave Grohl.
It's Dave Grohl.
Dave Grohl,
Nice.
the best drummer.
I could actually potentially shed a small amount of light on that. We did get some information from the Empress before she was freed by the Lovers and some of the Sun God's forces. So I do know a little bit about the Lovers. But from what
Shit
we were
away.
able to dig up from her, it's somewhat of a tragic tale, to be honest. They were simply a pair, of course. I am scrolling frantically to find where I actually have this written down, because it is written somewhere.
Fair guys, just
They're just people, you know? They're just
some dudes.
vibing. It is sort of an interesting relationship. There were these two lovers. Ha ha ha. They were both actually attacked by followers of this sun god.
Oh.
So they were never entirely on his side. The female was murdered, and as you've seen and can see now, the male lost multiple limbs and was dying when he was offered a second
Relatable.
chance by the side of the sun god. He took that offer of a second chance on the condition that she was brought back to be with him again. And she was brought back as a wraith that effectively partially possessed him, and would manifest herself physically to replace the missing limbs. And you can see as you're kind of like looking over him, he's missing like his right arm, his left leg, his right eye. You can see various parts of the torso are missing. There are multiple stab wounds across the body that you had seen like filled in by the wraith. We don't know too much about what they were before they took this offer, but as I say, from what we can tell, they weren't necessarily entirely willing, but they were bound to these people. Whatever deal it was that the tiefling made affected both of them and bound them to the sun god's service. I imagine they were probably looking for a way out. This was the easiest way.
Yeah, they found it. Yippee!
The things you do for love.
Indeed. That said,
Alright, well,
doesn't excuse them from killing Ixida. As he, like, squares up to the dead body.
It's definitely a jerk move. Yeah. It's kind of funny, though, that the reason he told us to come here was, you know, wasn't all lies. Like he said, you've been infiltrated. He just didn't mention it was by him or them.
Yes, I imagine, given that they were involved in the infiltrating of the Runestone Forge, they were looking to get on your side, build some trust, and betray you at a bit more of an opportune moment. It just happens that I do still have my ways, and I found out they were coming to Thiselwood. And as luck would have it, so were you.
Does this now beg the question, what is our next step?
Presumably a few in that direction, and he points towards Thiselwood. Or we can step into a
Urvir.
tower and run away.
Yeah, I suppose we still have the mission.
Yeah, the invitation to Thiselwood came before fake Urvir. You were invited by a commander and by extension the Emperor, because there is stuff going down in Thiselwood and Azith in general.
And just to refresh my memory, is the Runestone Forge in Thiselwood? And that's where, well, I know they're all over the place, but like,
So,
is
fake Urvir had told you that he was interested in establishing a relationship with the Maze Guild should they actually exist and not be just rumor, because the Runestone Forge currently don't have much presence in Thiselwood or any of the more like major Zeroth Dynasty holds. So like some of the more major cities, they do struggle. They are more of a Kingdom of Jura and anything under Jura's influence. So the ability to kind of spread upwards to the Verdant Expanse would be pretty useful.
Okay, well then I'd like mention that to Urvir. So this was his sort of their game plan. Does that jive with what you want to do as well, or is it just a coincidence?
No, not a coincidence.
Okay,
Absolutely.
Interesting.
What I want to do.
all right. So this person was like basically you,
Yes.
other than the wanting to kill us thing.
They had obviously... various members of this faction had managed to infiltrate the forge, and they'd obviously managed to get wind of some of our plans. And this was fed back to the ones that they have more respect for and fear of, you know, the ones in charge, these tarot cards.
That's all very interesting.
As he pulls another deck of playing cards out of the pockets of the lover. They also stole my spare deck.
No!
I have to make these every rest. Every time I rest, I make more cards. They don't just come back to me. I lose them sometimes. But as you kind of continue to rifle through the lover's pockets, you would also see there is kind of like this jagged shard of crystal that's kind of slightly curved like a bow, but it's about half a foot, if that.
A magic curve thing. Like a banana, but magic. Oh yeah, bow. That makes more sense. Why would you need a magic banana? It doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, no, you're right.
You want me to do the identify thing on the bow?
Can do. It's up to you guys.
All right, yeah.
Yes, please.
Linger will bend over and just like touch it with the tip of her finger. Cast identify.
Yeah, it is definitely magical. This is, from the looks of things, the bow that the lovers were using. So basically you are able to hold this crystal and manifest the bow. It is the Bow of the Forsaken. I do need to add it as a proper item if someone does take it. Will require attunement, but much like with them using it, it will do an extra 2d8 necrotic damage on a hit.
Oh. Can Denny use a bow?
Then he can use a bow.
Denny's just like half dead in the corner.
He rolled some hit. No, he's back up to full.
I was gonna say,
Cleaning
did
the
he
blood
not?
off his armor like nothing happened.
Also, on a side note, I just realized I've been using a face cream and a face wash with blueberry extract in it for like over a month. Yeah, for over a month, so I haven't died. But that was
healthy
why
glow.
Healthy glow is not it's just my skin sloughing off.
Yeah.
You're actually burning to death. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's not do that.
Oh God, I feel like I'm gonna barf. I didn't use it this morning, but I'm like, it's expensive, so I'm glad it's poisonous.
Just adding
Anyway.
it to Denny now. 1d8 piercing.
I guess it's good to know that I'm just orally allergic to things, but I'm just gonna stop using it. Anyway, sorry, that's why I was making that face the whole time. And I was like, oh. Oh my god, I'm so stupid.
Denny now has the Bow of the Forsaken.
Good for Denny. Yeah, he deserves something nice. Denny, does Denny ever get to level up, or is he just like permanently stuck at level 4?
I mean, it doesn't say he can't level up.
Okay.
It just says you gain the services of a 4th level fighter.
Well, I guess that's up to you then, if Denny is ever going to level up.
It is indeed. Be very funny to have him still at like level 4 when you guys are level 20 fighting. Like
maybe you can use
the
turn him into a Tasha's sidekick, maybe.
Yeah, I could do that. Hi, buddy.
Those are handy. And they evolve. You don't
want
have
a
to think about it.
treat? Let me go give this man this little man a treat. No, you guys don't get a treat.
Oh.
This little man gets.
The head of Thiselwood is an emperor, did you say?
yes.
Or is he's the emperor? Okay.
What's his title? What does he go by? What do we address him as?
Many years. You are.
What do we address him as?
Let me double check the last name, because it should still be. I get the names mixed up a lot because I threw a lot of names into Thiselwood, and sometimes I accidentally name the first emperor of Thiselwood, who died a very fucking long time ago. Sleeping Gardens, Jura, Floating Citadel, Rising Plateaus, Verdant Expanse, Thiselwood. Government, ruled by an emperor.
Like, if we go up to him and be like, yes, my emperor, like, what?
Yeah. Or my lord is
My lord.
a safe bet.
My lord.
It should be.
I cannot believe I've been using.
Zamalin. Should still be Emperor Leoric Zamalin.
I'm so mad
The
about
first
this.
Emperor was Emperor Zeroth, hence the Zeroth dynasty.
I really
Which
like
is
that
the
face
ruling
wash
faction
too.
of Thiselwood.
All right. Well, if I may, as I like to do from time to time, outline a potential game plan as I have sort of think we have come across at this point.
Do you think that's a good idea?
All right. This is what I have in my notes that I have not been typing. I've been writing because typing doesn't really exist here. Number one.
What the fuck is typing?
Exactly. Doesn't make sense.
Or
Get
pulls a typewriter out of his chest.
Oh my god. Get Chester cured.
Mm-hmm.
That's,
I do
that's
think
one.
that's a good one plan. Yeah.
This is maybe not in order of importance, but it's just a list. Number two, try to get info about the Maze Guild for Urvir here.
Mm-hmm.
Number three, meet the Emperor of Thiselwood, who likely has work for us. So that should probably turn into other work after that. And that's it. It's a 3-point list, really.
Very
I think
efficient.
that's
doable.
a pretty good list.
All right.
Wow, you're just kind of the best, aren't you? Like at making lists and stuff, and so
I
many
love a
other things.
list.
Well, I'm impressed. I've never made a list in my life, says Mura.
It's okay, we know.
You're thinking about it.
I'm just saying, you don't have to hide it with us.
I'm just saying, you don't seem like the kind of person that makes lists.
And that's okay.
It's okay, Ixoder couldn't speak, read, or write, so.
Wow, really?
That sounds difficult.
Although the
For them.
speaking was more because his tongue was cut out.
But
Right.
would
Well, that
be endurance.
The
I would like to add,
s-
we didn't do that.
He just came to you like that?
didn't assume that you did.
Well, it's Thieves Guild, they have connotations. People think that a lot of Thieves Guild aren't above that, and frankly, a lot of them aren't above that. We have been known to take a finger or two, though.
Did you take any of his fingers?
No. No. I like Exeter.
You liked him. What happened where's his body?
Well, hopefully it is still back in Bimbleduk.
Will we bring him back? Maybe it's been too long.
I just realized something, that
longer than a minute.
Fake Urvir told us that we don't know if it's true or not. Did the priestess escape from your captivity?
The Empress, yes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, okay. All right.
That is very true, and I believe perpetrated by the lovers themselves.
All right.
There was a little bit of an invasion. A lot of people suddenly turned coat. A lot of people suddenly came flooding into our little underground hideout. And there was a lot of killing. And freeing the Empress while we were distracted. That is how Exeter died, by the way.
He turned coat.
Had to make sure the Empress wasn't freed. And so I sent him. And it turns out there were a lot more people freeing the Empress than I thought. When I went to check back up on him, like, obviously, yes, he was dead, but there was like 15 people around him. I was very impressed.
I am sorry for your loss.
We should have a ceremony for him. You know?
Nice. However, the Runestone Forge is nothing if not pragmatic, and there are more pressing things that require our attention at present.
Truly. Why do so many things have berries in it? What the fuck is a soap berry?
I don't know, Mura.
I'm so concerned. I just have one client who has this berry allergy, and I'm sending her out bath bombs all the time, and she's like, sorry, there's a berry in it. It's so annoying. Ugh. Bitch.
So, what's the plan, friends?
We leave this glade towards the city.
Excellent. And he just turns and starts walking through. You can see he's kind of like struggling a little bit through kind of like the undergrowth and the trees, but like as you guys are walking, it just parts for you. Maybe I should follow. And just like slips in behind Warden.
Yeah.
Cool. So, Thiselwood, here we go. Load, please, thank you. Scroll, 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 scroll. So, as you
oh my gosh,
start making your way through this kind of clearing that you were in, you're kind of keeping an eye out as you walk, and you can see the trees themselves are kind of like shifting and moving subtly every time you kind of look up to see how dense the canopy is, even though light is coming through. You can see no matter where you go, the trees are always obscuring your path from above. And it just immediately draws your mind back to that kind of the rumor, but also like this almost religious repeating of the forest itself protects Thiselwood. But as you kind of press on, you get this sense of calm and assurance, almost as if the forest recognizes your purpose and the fact that you've been invited and is actively allowing you safe passage.
That's cool. I love that.
after you kind of navigate this dense forest for quite a while, you come out to another clearing. In the center of this clearing, you see the great, grand, Gilded Gate of Thiselwood. It is majestic and imposing. It is this gold and ivory, intricately carved with motifs of leaves and vines and mythical creatures. The actual craftsmanship on the gate itself is so fine and magical looking that it seems that the nature that is depicted on the gate is alive. Like, the vines are slowly writhing, flowers are blooming and closing with the passage of time. As you're kind of staring at the gate from a distance, it doesn't look like there is anyone manning it.
Is there anyone elfing it?
Hey,
Chester dies.
Like, no, we bring him back.
And as you kind of step closer, there is this faint humming sound, like wings buzzing. Before all of a sudden there is as 3 figures drop out of the air, kind of obscured by the leaves of the trees. They drop down in front of you. You see these large mechanical wings fold back up into their back, and they reach their arms back and pull them out as shields. As you see 3 of these gate guardians. They are a sight to behold. They are clad in this resplendent armor that is similar to the gate, adorned with these nature motifs. You can see they're carrying elegant but formidable weapons, very elven in design. You can see their eyes are sharp. They are darting between the entire party, the entire surrounding area, and whilst they are wary, their demeanor is welcoming. As you approach, they kind of step forward. The leader of this kind of small triangle of 3 of them pulls back a helmet with this very elegant plumage on the top. You see as he kind of pulls the helmet off, this long blonde hair kind of spills out from underneath it. You can see very clearly more human looking, definitely not an elf. There's no hint of any ear tips or anything like that. And the leader of this group offers you a respectful nod and says, "Welcome, travelers, to Thiselwood. By the Emperor's decree, you are granted passage. May your stay be as enlightening as it is peaceful." And he just waves a hand, and the enormous gate behind you starts to open. And Warden, you would probably know immediately that this is Sir Thormiel, the officer leader of the Gate Guardians.
Warden's like, darn, he's so cool.
Look at
He's
this
got,
fucking
like, shield in one arm, helmet tucked under the other.
Greetings. Yeah,
Hi.
abracadabra.
Hi.
But you may have already known that.
Yes. And we are the Gate Guardians, although you may have already known that. And they all slam their shields in the ground in unison.
Oh. Okay, that's impressive.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's alright.
Then he's like, guys, it's the Gate Guardians.
We see them, Denny. Good. Yep.
The Guardians.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Don't ruin this for me, Denny. Don't ruin this for me.
What is like?
Denny,
"God
why don't
damn
you tell
it,
me about
Denny,
your new
again."
bow?
Yeah. My bow.
Tell me about your new bow. And like, Linger will try to like,
Mom him.
yeah.
You see as kind of the leader steps to the side a bit to allow you passage through, and my name is Sir Thormiel. Should you need anything while you're within the city, please don't hesitate to seek me out. And you see he kind of casts a bit of a nervous, wary eye over all of you. I'm sure you've probably heard and you're quite prepared, but don't mind the locals. Most of them are dicks. It's a high elf thing. And you see
so they
the
are
other two
gonna
behind
just
him very clearly stiffen up as if they are a little pissed off by what he's just said, but they can't really argue because he's their lieutenant.
Oh, so they're just gonna actively be mean to us?
Potentially. It took me quite a long time to work my way up here, but now I get a little bit of respect. Even though I am but a mere lowly arsimer.
I'm sure they love bugbears, yeah. Do you know
sure.
in the city one may get a curse removed?
He raises an eyebrow. There's probably a few places. I can't say I've ever had to do similar myself. It's worth checking out the Grand Library. If nothing else, it may have some information as to how to remove it. And you see he kind of gestures back into the city towards, you can see a series of interconnected tree houses with rope bridges, spiral staircases. That whole group of trees is the library. It's a few sections. Failing that, near the outskirts, but still obviously within the boundaries of the city, there is the Healing Glade. It's a place of rest and recovery. Plenty of healing herbs, flowers, and plenty of elven healers, so you could potentially ask them to help, but it will depend on how willing they are. Unfortunately.
Wait, are you telling me that the elves won't heal non-elves?
Some of them won't.
That's kind of rude.
I could just disguise myself as an elf, I suppose. Well, you know what? Thank you, sir. You've been most kind. And he reaches out to shake his hand.
I do try my best, and he places the helmet very gently on the floor and shakes your hand.
And Chester put a gold piece in his hand to tip the doorman.
He immediately chuckles as soon as he feels it and just kind of nods at you. Entirely unnecessary, but these formalities are always entertaining and appreciated. Just very subtly trying to play it off and make sure the other two don't see or catch wind. And he, as I say, don't mind the others, which reminds me, aren't you two supposed to be doing your drills? And he clicks and the others split off, put the shields back on their backs. You watch as they unfold back into these mechanical wings and they fly away. And Thormiel, yes, as I say, don't mind the elves. Mostly dicks, but if you're helping the city and you're not causing any trouble, they'll come round.
Fair enough.
Of course, if you're going somewhere to buy something and you have the money to back it up, money is money.
Also good, I guess.
But they will stare.
I get that anyway.
Yeah, I was going to say.
In the nicest way possible? That doesn't surprise me. Well, he picks the helmet back up, places it on his head. This has been lovely. Welcome to Thiselwood. Do try your best to enjoy your stay. And I look forward to potentially working with you. I hear you're here to help. And he just winks, slams the shield back on his back, the wings unfurl, and he takes off.
Ooh, so charismatic.
What a nice guy.
He is a paladin.
Yeah.
Shocking.
I know.
Shocking no one, exactly.
Okay. he got brought into our Curse of Strahd game. Okay. And he was trying to help new players get, comfortable with some roleplay stuff. And we were doing Death House, and there's the whole one must die thing at the end. No spoilers. But, bro fully cut his own throat as a sacrifice so that the rest of the players could leave 3 sessions into a new campaign.
Damn.
Fuck.
Thornwell goes hard.
I love a good paladin that's,
A paladin that's actually nice to people or plays paladin correctly.
Yeah.
Doesn't just kick down doors. James!
Bruh, I could count on my hand.
Yeah.
I can count on my one hand the number of times I love someone who plays paladin.
What? Sem.
Yep.
And Max plays a paladin too in one of the games we play in. So.
But yeah, you.
That's about it.
Heading through the gates.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
You head through the gates. In the distance, your tower explodes.
Oh, not again.
No.
Bud.
You bullywugs flying everywhere. You head in. As you kind of pass through the Gilded Gate, you enter Thiselwood. The city is this kind of stunning blend of nature and architecture. You can see these tall, elegant buildings made of white stone, but kind of also mixed in with this enchanted wood as they kind of rise up among ancient-looking trees, and the branches of the trees seem to weave into the actual structures themselves. The streets themselves are paved with cobblestones now as you enter the city. And in addition to these kind of faint magical flames that just drift around the city, the cobblestones themselves also shimmer faintly with these magical runes that kind of provide this soft, ethereal light. The atmosphere is quite serene and harmonious as you look around. Elves are moving quite gracefully through the street, robes and armor that reflect this natural beauty around them. You can see market stalls filled with exotic goods, enchanted trinkets, fresh produce, and there is just kind of this faint sound of soft music and gentle conversation that fills the air. And it's almost like everywhere you look, it's this perfect balance of nature and civilization. And as the gates swing shut behind you, and the 6 of you now, I guess, with Urvir, kind of stand there, you see groups of people who were nearby moving through the street just immediately stop and are just staring and whispering.
We're so cool and popular, they can't help but notice us.
There's certainly one way to look at it.
I'm uncomfortable, you guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Just lift your chin and walk like you don't notice them. If they're going to be snooty, we'll just be snooty right back.
Okay.
Were we given directions to a place to assist with the curse situation?
Library or
2 places were kind of pointed out.
Okay.
By
I feel like
Thornwell.
we know how to get there.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
It's more obviously he didn't entirely direct you, but
Mm-hmm.
he pointed your direction to this big cluster of trees in these buildings is the library, and the healing glade that he mentioned he did point to so that you knew at least roughly which area of town it was in.
it's okay as well, because I know the secret patterns and flows of cities and can find passageways through the urban sprawl that others would miss.
Perfect. Between those 2 things, we should be fine.
Wait a minute, don't I?
Are you an urchin as well?
I have ear to the ground, so...
Oh, there you go.
Well, I have a criminal contact, so...
And I
Buddy
have
with the
bath
criminal
bombs. We're just naming things we have, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And
Awesome.
I have you all to handle all of that.
Ah.
Rave gear.
And the place where we can buy weed. Apparently. Linger's like, I know a guy. I mean, I knew him about 500 years ago.
Listen, there's always a guy. He's always in the same place.
500 years ago, you're walking down the street and there's just some ancient elf. You want to buy some weed?
There's the flag.
Oh my God.
We just have to go to the playground. There's always a playground, and you go past the playground into the woods, just like a little bit. And there's always like
just a little bit. There's always
aged in 500 years.
I'm sorry,
is
Grandpa.
happening?
You must not know
No,
who
I'm
I
joking,
am.
I'm just being
Well,
silly.
here, what is the rate these days? Is it? Are we still like dealing in silver? How much? I haven't kept up with this.
I don't know.
Silver. But no, there is
right.
no ancient elf man currently offering.
Coming for you.
As funny as that would be.
I feel light too.
It just happens. You don't even know when it happens. It just
at some
is.
point, you don't even see it happen, but Linger has got stuff.
Yeah, it's just weed. It's not like. And what's
Just
funny
weed.
is like they have CBD here, so there's those all over the place. But this
Oh
is
my
like
God.
this is actual weed.
Yeah, they've legalized CBD, but not weed. But you're gonna get some.
Actually legal here in Thiselwood. We are much more civilized than everywhere else.
Oh, we're in England right now.
It's not legal.
Where's? Oh,
Canada.
really?
No.
There are lots of. It's legal in frickin' Oklahoma. Dang.
It is, yeah.
Wow.
Would you guys
We were in the first states to legalize it, actually. So
It's so weird.
I literally buy my weed from the government.
I forgot to draw a ley line on the map.
Where's my Layla? God, don't worry. I keep forgetting to ask about them. God.
Originally, I had it on the map, and then I was like, people are going to think it's weird if there's just a big blue line through the middle of the map. So I was like, I'll leave it and then do it during the combat, and then didn't.
Okay, I didn't say anything about it, so you're fine. You're off
It's okay, I
to
have an excuse. I haven't slept.
That's fine. I have an excuse. I was traveling for work.
This is also true.
I have an excuse. Hi, have you met me?
Hi, I'm Lindsay. I just started taking my medication again. Nice to see you.
Urvir just kind of leans in. I don't generally do the whole out in the open thing. Would you like me to stick with you, or are you happy for me to just do my thing?
I think you should. I think you should do whatever you want, I guess, but it's up to everybody. But if you do, sorry, if you do your own thing, I think we should have like a code word so we know it's you and you know it's us.
And a place to meet and a time.
Yeah, and a
Thanks.
time.
Yeah.
And your favorite breakfast food.
And favorite dinosaur.
And favorite dinosaur.
Okay. Well, I missed the first one, but my favorite breakfast food is just a very simple owlbear omelette.
The first one was a code word that we need so we can know it's you.
I thought there was another one after that. Apologies.
Well, it was a place and time to meet you later.
Yes. Why don't we make the code word Ixter?
Okay. Sad, but noted.
Sad but noted.
And depending on what you need doing, we could meet at the library.
We love libraries.
I do love a library. Library at sundown? Sound good?
Perfect.
All right, you bring dinner.
And my favorite dinosaur is a pterodactyl, just because of the silent P. There's no need for it. It's just funny.
It is pretty ridiculous.
It's fun to like pronounce the silent P's as well.
Like
I also like those ones with the big spiky mace tail. I think they're the Ankylosaurus, if I remember correctly, but mostly pterodactyls.
Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl.
Warren raises his hand.
Yeah,
I like Triceratops.
that's a good choice. I like T-Rexes because they have little arms, and I think that's kind of fun.
It is very funny.
I relate to them, not because I have little arms, because I have a little brain.
Did we fight a dinosaur?
Yeah, a T-Rex.
There's a
Yeah.
T-Rex stakes out of them.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
that's how I know it's a legitimate question to ask.
Uh-huh. So yeah, you watch as Urvir kind of glances nervously around the street. Starts kind of backing up towards an alleyway. Soon as people's eyeliner's broken, he just kind of nods at you and, well, I will see you all shortly. Pulls a card from his sleeve, throws it on the ground, and just immediately goes invisible.
Ooh, it's like Batman.
You think he's gonna make a name for himself out here?
Do you
We
know
could
how long
help
I've been
him.
waiting for this, Mura?
Hmm.
Gambit's my favorite, and he always has been. It's not a new development for me. Unlike some people jumping on the Gambit. No, I'm joking. I welcome you all to jump on the Gambit bandwagon.
Yeah, Gambit and Nightcrawler, best two.
Mhm.
Same. Yes, my boys,
Mm-hmm.
Nightcrawler.
my babies. How could you not?
10 out of 10 would hang
10.
out with all the time.
Would.
Did
Yeah,
you
Very,
man.
very cool.
have a
I-
similar vibe?
also
with
that.
Blink Knight Tiefling.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
Yeah.
there's also like him, you know,
Mhm.
just like as a person.
Yeah, he's pretty
He's
cool.
just so like good and pure and wholesome.
He's
I
such a
saw a funny edit where it was Nightcrawler reading the Holy Bible. It said, "No, what are you doing, Judas? No."
I love that.
that was really funny.
Cool. So, you can see these elves kind of just like starting to go back about their business, still kind of like turning their noses up, whispering, staring. What would you guys like to do?
You'll find somewhere that'll let us stay there. Shit.
Yeah, we should secure lodging, and I honestly don't even know how to begin trying to figure out how to find information about the whole Empress thing. And then I feel like there was a lot of things we were supposed to do. I know Chester has
I
3.
have a list.
I know
Yes.
he's got our list. Thank God.
Man,
Maybe
this
we
is
should-
coming in handy.
Yeah, in clutch. Maybe we should try to fix Chester first.
I mean, the only reason again, I'm fine either way, obviously, because of the coys. If we would go to meet the Emperor and I'm in this sort of lackadaisical mood and don't really care that they're the Emperor, and then maybe I give them a little noogie or something like that, probably wouldn't be good.
No, I think we fix Chester first, if possible.
Yeah.
And
But
then we
then-
can secure lodgings.
Giving a noogie to an Emperor would be pretty fun as well.
I think we should try to get on Noogie level first before doing it.
Yeah, noogie level.
Yeah.
Indeed. We don't want to be rude and nuggy when we're not supposed to.
I did it all for the noogie as well, I should say.
I've heard that song before. I thought it was I did it all for the nuggies. But maybe
Dino
that's just-
nuggies, and it
I
all
have-
comes around.
Hmm.
Cool. So,
All right, so healing. We go to the healing area and or the
towards the
library.
healing glade.
Healing glade sounds like a place to be healed. I could be wrong.
I think so.
Cool. In that case, you start heading towards the healing glade. It is very much the sort of thing where, like, as you're making your way through the streets, if there is, like, a high elf walking towards you and your paths would intercept, they do not move. Like, they do not politely move out of your way. They will just carry on walking until either you move out of the way or Warden bowls them over.
Mura gets
Pointless.
bodied like 3 times.
Yeah. Linger's not good. Well, she'll just walk directly behind Warden.
And they are just like kind of very rudely pushing through and pushing past. No direct eye contact.
You know, as wealthy as they are, you would think they could afford manners, but apparently not.
And with that, as you start making your way towards the healing glade, why don't we end our session there?
Yeah.
That's good.
Cool. Hope you
Very
guys
well.
enjoyed.
Ooh.
Did enjoy.
Mhm.
It was a great time.
Always
We got our boy
enjoy.
back.
So,
Our real boy.
fun fact, the Lovers were the first tarot card I created.
Nice. It was very cool.
Ooh.
I like the concept.
Yeah.
I've had them sat on the back burner for ages, trying to think of a good time to do it and a good place to have
Yeah.
them.
Kind of feel a little bad that we
I felt
got
so
such a
bad.
short time with them, but it was cool.
I feel bad that I
Let's
was
try
like,
and
don't
bring
kill them.
And
And then killed them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want
Yeah,
to say,
it was
like,
just-
I'm not used to playing spellcasters, but that is completely wrong.
That's such a
Um,
lie.
Yeah.
It was just one of those things of like, I knew I wanted Urvir to show up again and be like, well, fuck. And then
yeah.
I had Urvir show up and it was gonna just be that. And then I went to poop after the session and was like, oh, but what if
Nice.
the lovers
Poop
also
lots.
have the power to turn into your loved ones? That would fuck people up. And it got a bit screwed up at one point, and it didn't recharge because they were going to start turning into Mura's dad,
No.
That would have confused us.
like Chester's family and stuff.
Ooh.
But it just didn't recharge. It's one of those
Dang.
D6 abilities.
Dang.
But it was cool. We'll see which other cards I throw at you.
Ooh,
we've-
card
we've-
throwing.
Finally had someone outside of the layer area seeing there's something funky.
Oh, yeah.
That's
how
right.
tarot
Yeah.
card layers work.
Wow, I wish that Mura. I wish it wasn't Mura. Yeah. She probably tries to relay this to everyone later. If I can remember, I'll do it next session, but it's going to be real stupid.
Why do I just see like Courage the Cowardly Dog trying to explain a monster?
Yeah.
Right.
That's the vibe. Mira's got that dog inside her, and it's Courage.
Inside of her are two wolves, and they're both Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Gross, get out.
I don't want wolves inside me.
Cool. Well, we will see you all next time. Do remember, Wraith is good fun, and we have a link for them that does fun stuff for us and fun stuff for you. You get discounts. Go to wraitenergy.com and use code PHN, and they're doing a thing at the moment for Halloween. They've teamed up with the new film coming out, Terrifier 3.
Huh.
I've never heard of
Um,
this.
Neither have I, but apparently there's been 3 of them, or going to be.
Oh, I think I know what it is. It's like that clown guy.
Yes.
Oh, this is that one that's like banned in France or some shit,
Yeah,
right?
I think it is, where like people watch it and throw up and stuff. So like if you really
Wow.
like super crazy horror films, check that
Okay.
out. If you don't,
If you
check out
fucking
their
hate the
promo
French,
anyway.
check it out.
Yeah. if you don't like horror films, still check out the collab anyway, because I don't know what it's gonna be. There is just a countdown on the website. But it
Scary.
is very funny because last Halloween, someone in the Discord was like, do you guys think that Wraith are just really dropping the ball recently? Like, this Halloween's not been
What?
scary or spooky at all, and I can't just stick around with a company like this, and then left the Discord.
Fucking.
And the entirety of October so far, everyone has been violently mocking that. And that's like
Fucking.
the hate fuel for this Halloween collab.
Yeah, fuck that one guy in particular. Jeez.
Is he
If you-
high?
I think if you go on the Wraith social media, I can't remember if it was just a story or if it's an actual post, but they legitimately posted like a copy and paste of exactly what was said.
Oh my
And they're
god.
like, let's hope we do better this year.
They turned him into a copy pasta, a fame worse than death.
That's
And I
really
honestly love that.
funny.
That's my kind of humor.
That's
And
great.
that's why
I appreciate
joined
the
Wraith
sass.
Discord and why I like Wraith, because they are my people.
I love it. Discord's pretty great. I'm in it.
Which is also why there was like a solid week of shit posting about snorting lines of Wraith. Don't do that. But also apparently some people mix their wraith with milk.
Okay, well, some people are wrong.
It happened during lockdown. People were just getting real weird with it. But yeah.
Wow.
Wraith.
That went
people
left.
who like weird shit and good tasting drinks. And
Oh no, I don't think that
having
was
the energy to make it through a D&D session even though they haven't slept.
Oh man.
Cool. Goodbye. I'm gonna stop running now.
Okay.
Because
I think it's nap time for a lot of us.
I'm hungry.
Probably.
And I gotta put.
Yeah, I'm starving.
And you know, this stream
Yeah.
has to end sometime. So like, fuck you, bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.